Hello and welcome back to the finale of our family 12x12 build. Alright, so when last we met our intrepid adventurers, they just left the Dragon Forest #1 and the dragon shop there. There was a deal that was struck for a personal dragon for the party in addition to the giant forest dragon that you got for the wedding celebration.
We got a dragon?
That's a deal for another time. You haven't gotten the dragon yet, but there is a deal on the deal. Yes, Lexi?
So, once we have gotten the dragon completely, we will be able to call it. It won't be going with us, like, following us. It will stay in a certain place, but we can call it if we want it.
It's a Godzilla dragon.
Sure. So, after you secured the forest dragon, you made your way to... What's the name of this kingdom again? Kingdom of Tassleron. You made your way back to the castle in Tassleron. On the outskirts of the city, what are you guys planning on doing with your dragon? Hey, guys.
A quick thing. Did we pay anything for the dragon?
No. Our payment was saving them from the dragon.
Yeah. Hey, watch the table. You are shaking the table. Jeffrey. Okay. So yeah, in compensation for helping protect them from the dragon hunters, the strange half-elf, half-ling, quarterling, I don't know.
It was an elfling.
Yeah. Sure. The elflings.
No, the elflings.
And some payments from Af's Fey regal parents. You got your forest dragon for free. So what do you plan on doing with it before entering the kingdom of Tassleron?
You should. The dragon should hide.
Okay. We are gonna help it understand how to go in there and we're gonna train it.
Help
it understand how to fit in there.
The dragon should
How
hide.
to train your dragon.
No, it's a gift to protect.
Yes, but the dragon should still hide.
Yeah, Chroma will agree with Bane on this one. He says perhaps it should wait outside the city until we secure a safe passage.
And I say,
okay.
I'm gonna steal it.
okay, what if somebody comes in, takes it, or if Lexi's choice is chosen and it's protecting everybody, do you remember that its wings are hurt? It can't really do anything.
How do you know the wings are hurt?
No, it
Remember the
can't.
fact that it's like
It does have a tree shape.
taller than everyone.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we tell it to pretend to be a tree.
Like a tree and leaf.
It can't
Actually,
attack.
5 against 1.
So I tell the dragon in Draconic that it would be best to
No, in dragon language.
in dragon language, which for some reason is the same. Don't know why. It would be safer to stay outside the city in
Be a tree.
its
Be a tree.
Its tree.
Russell is a response of agreeing to you. Anyway, so you find the place for the dragon to hide. You make your way through Tassleron. You have writs from the king. What was the king's name again?
I don't know.
We wrote it down.
King
We did.
Saffron?
Elven dude.
Maybe King Saffron?
The prince was Zephyr.
That's true. Wait, I got it. Orin Foster.
Oh
So
yeah.
you have writs from Orin Foster authorizing your quest. Why is this? Authorizing your mission. And yeah, you make your way. So where are you going to head after you enter Tassleron City?
Can I silver my dragon sword? No, that's I think I'm good.
Where are you guys headed? Where are you doing?
To the castle!
We go to the. Actually, what time is it?
It's midday.
I say we go and grab lunch. We haven't spent any money in a while.
Okay, you go get some lunch.
Okay, how much?
I cooked myself my lunch with my
Do you have any cooking
fish,
stuff?
shrimp, and mushroom that I caught.
All right. As you're sitting down for lunch, your dragonborn will receive a magical sending spell. As word of your arrival.
You're getting a magical sending spell.
Okay.
Let's see. What does sending do in this edition? Let's see. Switch, please.
No, he put us.
You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with a short command. Great. You hear the message in your mind.
25
you can answer
words
immediately.
or less.
Okay.
What 25 words does he hear?
Okay.
Please make your way to my tower.
ASAP.
ASAP.
That's it.
Right, I'm gonna
Please
pick
make
up,
it to my tower ASAP.
I'm gonna take
Can
my
we
lunch
fly
to
there
go.
this time?
Well, I mean, you know how to get to.
Okay, so I
And
instead
this is what's her name again? Avril.
I'll
You
go-
presume this is Avril sending you a magical missive.
I put OMW.
OMW. Okay.
Is this the abbreviation
No,
for all my
words. You have 25 words.
Yeah.
Not 25 characters.
I don't know.
Who are you?
That's it. That's the end of this problem. New number. Who dis? Are you even gonna send her a message back?
On my way. We've done some stuff.
Yeah.
We're coming.
We've done some
Okay, so that's what you're saying.
stuff.
Go.
Great. All right.
Do you tell us?
Yeah. No. No. I just leave.
I'm busy. I'm busy throwing up my shrimp
You're
in the back.
Okay.
No, I'm just
He's
kidding.
intolerant of shrimp.
I'm just
You
kidding.
got shrimp. Okay. Sure.
Okay. So
I'm
yeah,
eating
we
my,
What?
I'm eating my dry food.
Okay.
nom,
So
nom,
you
nom.
all order your lunch.
I don't order it.
So is a bolt? You just get up and leave? Don't tell anybody.
No. I get. You know what? Yeah, I just get up and leave everyone.
What are you
And go to
doing?
the tower.
What are you doing?
So you guys notice Dragonborn go, just kind of looks spaced out for a second, and then he gets up and leaves.
What are you doing?
I get up immediately and follow him.
Yeah,
What
immediately
knowledge would I need?
I get up.
Let's go perception.
I get up and try to hide
just
from
say I'll be right
everybody
back
else
and I
while
leave.
following
Net
him.
20.
Roll your bluff check.
Net 20.
What?
Net 20 in
I'm
my
using-
perception, so that'll be a 23.
Yeah, you notice that.
Wait. No. We're not.
I
over that.
try
We're not
to
over yet.
hide with him.
Wait. That's wait.
23.
For what am I checking? Persuasion or what?
Bluff.
My bluff would be. I don't have bluff.
That would be deception.
Oh, that's a 23.
Okay. Well,
So if
she
it
rolled a
matches-
23 as well.
Yes.
She also rolled a nat 20.
But I'll. So does the nat 20 give it like a extra boost or something?
Should.
Anyway, yeah, she recognizes that something's
Only
up.
just barely.
Hey, Zabolt, what's going on?
I'll be right back.
No, really, what's
Roll your
going on?
what was your deception?
Plus 5. Oof. That's a 13.
Okay. So
I'll be right
everybody,
back.
everybody roll your. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, everybody roll your perception.
No, I just say I'm gonna come with him. No, 14.
Okay.
Do I need to roll another
Wait,
one?
no,
Yeah,
not
he's being
14.
deceptive.
Not 14. I said I'm gonna that's come 10. with you.
What,
Okay,
inside?
go with
I
it.
don't really want you
What
to.
are your perception?
Do I need to
Go
roll it
low.
again?
Yes.
Yeah.
As I say, I don't
That'll be a 5.
16.
You're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
No,
16.
I say,
You know he's being deceptive.
I said,
What-
wait,
what is a
wait.
He's making that face he makes when he lies.
I said, wait.
Make it a
I said,
face.
wait. I said, wait.
What
wait,
does 16
wait.
get?
Lexi, what do you want, Lexi? Stop. Nobody asked you to roll, Jeffrey. You're just making noise.
And I said,
You need to quiet it down. Slow
I'll
it down.
come with you. I don't want you to go alone.
Yeah, I want
It's
to go
okay.
too. I want to
I'm
go
going
too.
with you. No,
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 that's
I
fine.
think
Well,
that
you really
nobody
can't stop her, can you?
I mean, I can.
I said
You
go
can see
invisible.
invisibility.
I go invisible. Okay, I'll stealthily go with him.
Okay,
Especially
you're
since
shadow
I
him.
I fly away.
I'm gonna follow
18
you.
Plus
You can't
10. I have a
I
28.
can see you.
You
Okay,
I
so
think you stealthily, unsuccessfully follow me as I am flying throughout
No.
the city.
I stay in the tavern drinking my beer.
No, you're no,
Everything's fine.
no, Lucas. Here's what happens.
What?
I'm holding on to your cape.
You don't know that.
I very
character
would
right
notice
there.
that.
Also, my cape
Jeffrey.
is billowing, so you're like, ah!
So Jeffrey, you are expertly hiding in a cityscape, and he just takes off over the roof. And he's like,
can-
well,
No,
that's...
no.
Can I watch
I
him?
hide on him.
You can't.
Can't, unless
Can I
you get
watch
like
him
30.
fly?
Okay, I try to hide on
You
him.
cannot.
24.
Doesn't work.
Like, before you leave, you feel the halfling, like, try and grab onto your leg.
And I go, eh.
15.
You shake him off.
I
like,
shake him off.
You know, the way Jeffrey does.
12.
Jeffrey, why do you keep rolling? What are you rolling?
He's rolling for
Stealth
crime
on
checks.
It doesn't work that way.
Crime
Dad.
checks.
You grab a hold of him, he shakes you off, you hide in the shadows, he flies away.
Dad, can I watch his progress and follow his?
I was.
Sure, roll an
Okay,
insight
Mom.
check.
Oh,
Mom,
that's
Mom,
Yeah.
I get onto you and
10?
say, follow Lucas.
He's flying towards the castle. maybe?
I'm in the inn.
Okay,
drinking my
I
beer.
go to the castle. Well, I look up and I
I
follow him.
Okay, so Alexis, your character is following him perfectly.
Like
Wait,
I'm like,
she's
right-
She flies faster than you, better maneuverability, and she's
she's
superior
invisible.
invisible.
So I can follow you
His
without you
circles.
knowing.
Alright, so you eventually end up at the castle. What do you do?
I search
Hello?
for Lucas.
What are you
Hello?
No.
I mean, the guards there recognize you, you have your right sail.
Oh, okay. So I go in.
Yeah.
And am I in the tower already
not
right
right.
now? Or
Can I
what?
follow him?
You're at the castle. Do you want to make your way to the tower?
Yeah, I make
You
my
make your
way.
way to the tower.
I follow Lucas.
You're back at the tavern. You can.
No, I followed him.
No.
No, you tried to watch him as he took off over the skyline, and then you lost him.
And then
You
he
rolled
said he was
poorly.
heading towards the castle, maybe.
So you're gonna just run to the castle?
Yes.
Okay.
I get onto it.
I envisioned this playing
I
it
get-
differently.
I get onto a horse and follow Nathan.
I mean,
And I bring another horse with me.
We have a couple horses. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
You're a
I
horse.
order another beer from the bar.
Before
Sure.
I leave, I buy like 4
Okay.
horses now.
So as you make your way to the top of the tower,
I'm just still eating because
completing
I
the different puzzles that you've previously
Where's
passed.
the
wait,
water?
so Lexi stayed behind? Lexi, you stayed
He
behind?
doesn't have
Oh,
any
okay.
water.
She's
with you.
following you.
Heating.
As I was eating when I got there.
And eventually you make your way to the very top of the tower, the sanctum of Ariel the sorceress. The layer of the tower appears a lot larger on the inside than it appeared from the outside. There are all manner of mystical lights and experiments and flowing force generators. You have a crystal-strewn altar, which Ariel herself is standing in the midst of, weaving powerful magics. Something new that you just noticed is this. The portal that you stepped through previously to travel to the Fairy King's realm appears to be glowing brighter with different series of flashing lights.
Okay.
As you enter, she looks up and says, I see you got my message.
Yes, I did.
Where's everyone else?
I was supposed to
Hey,
tell
Dad,
the other
we're at
people.
Where am I right now?
I thought you just
Let's
meant
see.
me.
Let's see. Do you go uninvisible?
Where are me and Jeffrey right
Yes.
You're on your way to the
I
castle.
go uninvisible.
I
Go as
thought
fast as
you
I
meant
can.
just me.
Yeah, so he can fly as like directly to the castle. Y'all
I
have to like take
turn
streets.
on
and-
invisible as I keep on eating.
So
I turn
I,
on invisible. Where she says, "Where's all the others?"
I thought you only meant me. Whoops.
Did I not send you all on the quest to?
You did, but I don't know.
You show exceedingly poor judgment, young sorcerer.
Yep.
Perhaps you should go collect your.
I
matrix?
probably should. Yeah, I'll go do that. I'm sorry.
As I was here, like,
Okay, so yeah, she looks at you expectantly, like, well,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, sorry.
Your
Yeah,
companions.
I'm gonna go get him. Yeah. Sorry. I go to the inn and
So you go back to the bar?
She's
yeah.
like, oh, F, would you mind staying behind and talking with me?
Yes. He said he just got up and said, "I'll be right back," as I didn't want him to go alone.
Exceedingly foolish. I'm glad that you're here, though. We have a lot to talk about, both being fairies and all, right? I hear you're a princess? Excellent. So she'll actually sit down with you, pull out a pitcher of fruit juice, and have a nice, pleasant conversation. There's some cookies there.
Pull out some crayons and paper.
Great cookies.
And you...
I go get
Okay,
everyone.
so Lucas, you fly back to the inn?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so as you're flying...
Nobody's there.
No, you're there. You're
Okay,
on
so
go.
Lucas, roll me a perception check because you're flying back to the inn.
Okay. 0. La-di-da-di-da.
Well, you don't, so you're flying this way, and you see well, you don't see your halfling companion on a horse following Bane pass right underneath him. You guys roll perception to see if you spot the flying dragon.
19.
Okay, you spot the bolt flying
Yum.
back in the tavern.
How did he not see us?
Me,
Come on,
I
Jeffrey,
know.
No,
I keep on going. I keep on going.
Yeah, we keep going to the tower.
I'm doing a little whistling here.
Okay, you guys go to the tower.
Yes, we do.
Lucas, you get to the tavern and there's no one there.
Oh.
Hey, where's
Croman. Where's Croman?
Oh, I guess he's with you.
Okay.
He follows
Drinking
you.
beer.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
I go to the tavern. Hey, do you know where a big scary guy
With a mimic tongue.
with like head and tongue?
A guy with a head and a tongue. Seen a couple of them today.
No, it's an Agnheg.
Ankeg hat and a mimic tongue. The Ankeg
I
hat.
saw him.
Yeah.
Left with the Dwarven lady.
Yeah. Do you know
Not
where
too long ago.
do you know where they went?
She kind of stumbled out of here. No?
We were singing drinking songs, dwarven drinking songs.
Oh.
Well, okay, you were. I was just holding your hair, I guess.
She was convinced that you were all in and singing with her.
Oh.
I don't sing.
With a drum. She asks you to keep the beat.
He'll awkwardly keep a beat. Let's see, how awkwardly do I keep the beat? Ooh,
Very
that's,
awkwardly.
7.
That's a very awkwardly.
She merrily dances to it.
All right, so yeah.
No.
So
What?
the
Do you know where they
the
went?
barmaid
Seven.
comes by and says, "Oh yeah, she said something about finding someplace where she could dance."
Oh. Do you know of a place?
The bar.
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, I couldn't tell her. I told her to go ask at the other bars across the way.
Oh. Okay.
So Lucas, do you have any spells or familiar or something you might use to help you along with this? It sounds like it's getting rough.
I don't think so. I have a mage hand.
Yeah, it's not gonna help you.
Are me and Jeffrey in the room?
I got.
Okay, so as
We're
you're
just having a great time.
pondering the foolishness of your decision making, you guys do arrive at the castle. What do y'all do?
Okay,
I
I
go
head
to
to
the
the
tavern.
tower.
You go to the tower? Okay.
Yes.
You ascend the tower, and going through the same puzzles as you did before.
With still
come out?
having my hat.
Sure. You come out at the. Only make sure you have a nice, fresh, wet hat when you come back to the castle. You come out to the top layer of the castle, and you see Ariel having a lovely tea party with.
Fruit juice party.
F. Are you visible? Right? You're probably visible because you're talking to her, right? Or do you stay invisible?
I don't stand visible.
Okay.
She's visible.
She's visible. Great.
Where is
so you
the-
see Af and Ariel having a tea party. She looks over at you. It's like, what? Wait. Where's the rest of your party?
We
Oh,
thought the
we
wolf was
thought-
going to collect them because we saw him heading back to the.
Oh yeah,
cabin where
he
we
was
were.
here. He came by himself.
What? Why would he do that?
I don't know. Your
He didn't
adventure
come by
companion.
himself. He came with Af.
Go get him.
Hold on, wait. Do you have anything that could help us find them?
I'm busy.
Jeffrey, get off the table.
No, you're not.
I leave to go and find them.
I stay.
Alright, you make your way back to the tavern. Great. Okay, Lucas, what did you do?
I stay.
I'm looking for mom.
So you go to the next street
I'm
over.
staying.
I go into the
You're gonna
next.
stay?
I go to the next street over. You join their. fruit
No,
juice party,
I just walk into the shadows.
No, you fail.
26.
Okay,
No, not
hey,
26.
Lucas,
She'll
roll-
look at you and be like, would you like something to
No,
eat?
that's 16.
She looks at you where you're hiding and says, would you like something to eat?
White shadow.
Lucas, roll me a perception check.
I guess I will
That's a 12.
ask her if I can have a little
Okay.
piece of cake.
She'll get you a piece. She'll mage hand you over a piece of cake. It floats through the air.
Me.
It's delicious. Anyway, would you roll?
I
Oh,
rolled
yeah,
a
now
12.
He rolled a 12.
12?
He didn't get it. Not at this point. So what do you do now?
I'm wandering the streets.
Well, are you going into anywhere?
I'm going to the pub. It's like, hey, have you
Okay.
seen a?
So the next pub you walk into, it's oddly empty. And the barkeep here seems a little annoyed.
Have you seen a dwarf maid with a big?
Yeah, she made off with my bard and went down the street.
Oh no!
And she took all of my clientele with her.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think she had a little bit too much to drink.
Well, that's for sure. You find her. You give her a piece of my mind. You hear me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So what do you do?
I leave.
Okay, roll me another perception check.
That's a 14.
Okay, at this point, having spoken with the barkeep, you notice all of the bars and inns on this road are oddly silent. Like, usually you hear music from the bards and people laughing and people on the street, drunkenly going home. So what do you do?
Go to the.
I
place
go
where
into the
they're
next
connected.
tavern, I guess.
Okay. It is, again, oddly empty.
Okay.
And
I
the barmaid
don't-
there is cleaning up. It looks like there was a lot of people in there very recently. Spilled drinks, food,
So
everything
this
everywhere.
time
She's
I
cleaning
just poke my head. Is like, have you seen a?
up. She went that way.
Okay. So then I'm on this cycle. I go and go
Okay,
to the
roll me
next
another
bar.
perception check.
Oh, that's a 7. So I go into the next thing. Instead of talking to her, I just poke my head out. What do I see?
They glare at you.
Oh, I leave. I poke my head into the next door.
Roll me one more perception check.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's really rocking the table here.
What is that? Oh, that's a nat 20. Cool. So
Okay,
it's a
great.
19.
So you hear faintly from the city square, which is several blocks over,
Oh gosh.
a very loud musical tune going.
Oh no.
What do you do?
I make my way to the town square. I fly there.
On your way there, you see
Nathan, roll
a
a
huge
perception check.
crowd
Okay.
of people,
Crowd.
5.
and
You
on.
don't see Lucas fly by. Lucas, roll a perception check.
Well, does he detect the party going on at the city?
You don't see Bane growing underneath you as they fly over
No,
the
no, you're
counter.
like you're
So-
right next to each other. You fly by. You're like, oh,
Okay,
there's
on-
another one.
On the steps of the city hall, it's a little higher,
Oh
right?
no.
There's about a dozen bards arrayed hastily trying to play together when clearly they've never played together before. But they're doing pretty good. And there's a large number of people singing.
Are you taking a scene from Rapunzel where
No.
she just gathers everyone into the
No,
town
well
square?
that
with
was
people
not spontaneous. This is
No, no,
spontaneous.
I-
Basically,
Lucas, stop.
listen. This is Gwenor worships a goddess that loves dancing and music.
Ah.
So she got drunk and decided she wanted to dance. So she went to another bar that had a bard. But she decided that bard wasn't good enough. She wanted more bards. So she went down the street collecting bards for a whole band, and now has a whole party going on in the town square.
So Roman will actually spot you as you're flying nearby, and the look in his eyes say, "Help! Help!"
Dad, can I roll to see?
No, you're headed to the tavern.
Lenore is cheerfully dancing and pulling people in to dance and
Flying in
leading
the air,
dances.
spinning around. No, you're not flying. Okay.
No, I'm doing traditional dances which don't involve wings.
Okay.
She forgets she has them. It's a traditional dance. So yeah,
Okay.
she's pulling people in to dance with her. Everybody's having a great time. This is, something new and different. And
Oh.
Lucas, send a fireball up in the
there
air.
was one barkeep that had the presence of mind to like roll his barrels of ale down the road. So he's kind of set up an impromptu stall selling ale on the street to the party goers.
Hey, taking advantage of the
So, Lucas, what do you do?
I don't know.
I'm just
I see the thing. I see Cromwell
Shoot.
going, "Help me."
shoot your
And
breath
I-
weapon into the air.
By the way, Nathan's like at the tower.
Not yet. He's making his way to the original tavern.
Yeah.
It's going on up here.
Roll a perception check, Nathan.
Not too late.
What?
Oh, you already rolled
No, that was
roll
for
the
me
party?
seeing Lucas.
Yes.
That's for me seeing.
That was your best chance of seeing it.
Yeah, I'm seeing if he hears like the party or notices that
It's
the.
too far away for that.
Too far
Okay.
away.
What? Okay.
Like,
So, I go up to the bards and I go, can you stop, bro? Can you just stop?
they look at you like you're a giant dragon man.
What if I pay you? Do
You
that.
start playing louder and faster.
Oh, God.
You hear
How
a
about
shout
you
of
haste them?
joy, yeah, from Gwenor. She's absolutely loving it.
Okay. You know what? This is fine.
How
I
about
just
you
go
haste
to...
them? No, participation.
I just go up to Gnor and I go, "Hey."
You're here! Come on, dance with me!
I jump
am I
back and
at the
I fly up.
No,
I
no,
fly up.
I
Oh,
grab
God.
you. I
No,
grab you.
Mom,
Grapple.
It has to fail.
are you still drinking beer?
That's a 17.
Oh, God.
On the die?
No. Flat, sorry.
Dance with me! Dance with me!
What if we get Avril into this? Let's go get Avril, right? Yeah.
No,
let's
dance with me! We're here now!
Alright, Lucas, roll a. It's not diplomacy, it is.
Strength?
Called persuasion, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion check.
7.
You're not very terribly persuasive. She really wants to dance.
I am like terrified right now.
Both of you roll perform dance tracks.
Oh gosh.
Hey, can't Lucas fail?
Ooh,
on
that's a
Lucas?
nat 20.
Ooh.
You are such an amazing dancer!
4.
I rolled a 4.
Like he's there, like artfully twirling. He's like, "Here's your feet, stomp." Like 5 times in a row, like stomp, stomp, stomp.
She is having a blast.
I'm doing a mix of like a tap dance
You
and
confuse stomping on his feet for dancing.
Dad, am I at the tavern yet?
As they're dancing, yes, you eventually do end up at the tavern.
Where did a big giant and a blue dwarf go?
Barkeep looks at you like, "Well, they were here not too long ago. Dragon one took off around that way."
Where did he? Okay, I followed that direction.
Okay.
I go in that direction.
Alright, Lucas, what are you doing?
oh gosh, I'm dancing.
Oh, okay.
no.
So how long do you dance for?
I shock Gnor with shocking grasp.
Whoa, that escalated quickly.
It's a cantrip. It's fine. It's fine.
Does it do damage?
Yes.
That's a lot of damage. Damn.
Wait.
Don't worry, you
Are you
won't
sure
feel
you're
it.
gonna do something like, say, prestidigitation?
Yeah, I'll do
Give a nice
prestidigitation.
non-lethal shock?
Yeah, I'll do prestidigitation.
I think the god won't be very happy.
Oh yeah.
There's no guard here.
No,
they're-
God.
She's talking about my goddess.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Because he's trying to break up the party.
cause she has the goddess on like pretty much a speed dial, right? No, okay.
Not at all.
I'm not trying to break up the party. I'm just trying to get
Wait,
you.
Gwenor.
I'm
No, Mom.
fairly sure.
In the middle of the party, yell out,
Get off the
"Come on, goddess, come here, dance with us!"
She
You
doesn't.
get your goddess
She
into
doesn't.
the party.
Anyway.
I mean, in a way, this sort of is a form of worship of my goddess, but It's nothing I don't expect
Are
any
people, like,
involvement.
clapping?
So Lucas, you cast
Oh, absolutely. People are clapping and dancing and
you cast
singing and
prestidigitation.
stomping. They're having a great time.
Go ahead and use a we'll just say a Constitution saving throw to actually get your spell off as she's.
That's a
clawing.
nat 20.
Great. So even though she's like hanging off your neck saying dance,
And I'm gonna. Bzz. I press my thumb to her forehead and I go. Bzz.
you give her a forehead.
My hair starts standing on it.
Okay.
Oh, what was
That'll
that for?
sober you briefly.
Yeah, we gotta get to
That's
our
not
room.
part of the dance. She lets go of you and starts dancing with
I
someone else.
immediately fly up.
She starts dancing with someone
Dad.
else.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so where am I now?
Another tall dude
You're at
grabs
the
you.
first.
Alexis.
You're at the first inn that Lucas checked.
Hey, did you see a blue dwarf?
He'll point in the same direction and give you the same story.
Okay, I'll leave and go in the direction.
All right. So Lucas, what are you doing?
Okay.
now?
Now I.
She's dancing slightly better now that she's let go of Lucas.
I think
It's the tail. Threw you off.
I feel like I want to cast magic missile, but I feel like that'll just enable fireworks and everyone will just dance harder. I mean, try and scare everyone
Magic
away.
missile is lethal damage.
Yes.
It's
No, he's firing
No,
it at
no.
the
In the air
darkness.
to try and scare them away, but
He's
they'll.
firing it at the darkness.
Do it.
so
Okay.
what do you do, Lucas?
Where am I?
I don't know.
Don't worry, Lucas. As soon as I get there, I'll fix it.
It'll be a while.
You'll be able-
Okay, Dad. Where am I now?
Roll a perception check.
Wait,
You're on
wait.
your way to the
Yeah.
or third place.
Roll a
Okay.
perception check.
17.
You actually rolled good enough at this point to hear the music.
Sure.
I head in that direction.
Okay. So you're heading that direction. Lucas, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Lucas, I've got it.
So you're back within
Actually,
the
wait. I know.
Lucas,
Okay, so
I can fix it. Okay.
I-
Trust me.
I dive towards the bards and try and grab all their stuff at once. All their in one
You're
swoop. I just
trying
like
to,
bash into their instruments to
Okay.
stop the music.
Lucas, there is a huge mob that is absolutely loving this impromptu party, and you're wanting to kill it.
So I start for a
How
time
do you
and
think that's going to
By
turn out?
inflicting
Wait,
property damage.
I start for a time and I think no. What?
Do an intelligence check on
What
that.
have you done?
Dad, am I almost there?
I'll let you know you're there.
Oh my
God.
Dad, was this a part of the plan?
No,
No.
this is all your mother.
Mom, you made your own thing.
Because you left me alone.
It happens. I'll take
Croman was there. I know. Why didn't you stop this?
I just give you a helpless shrug. And I gesture at her.
Oh. Actually, wait, no. I have an idea now.
Wait,
I
back
go down to
to
Chrome
the
and I go,
juice
hey, can
party?
you try and drag her out? Can you, like, grab her and drag her out?
Could.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'll awkwardly walk over to you and attempt a grapple.
She grapples you. She welcomes your grapple. Dance with me!
Don't dance with her.
I'm going to attempt to lift you off your feet.
You succeed.
And we
Yay!
begin walking.
She flings her arms out. Swing me around!
You're
I'll
just, like, very
Swing
uncomfortable.
you around a bit as I walk away from the party. Alright, roll me a perception check.
This is awesome!
13.
Okay, you see Croman carrying a very inebriated Gwenor.
How far in the party, like the area? How far in the mob are you?
Maybe like a couple, like
Do you-
2 blocks away.
Okay,
Do you
right?
notice that you're walking away?
You also
Do
see
do
Zabolt
you
like
notice
following.
that? Back to the thing
Right,
that me.
I grab my wand of pyrokinetics and I use it up in the air.
Wait. Do what?
He's literally making fireworks.
Okay.
Everyone hears an audible hoo from the crowd.
And I
Of
yell,
course you-
dance to the
That
sunrise!
was a terrible idea.
It's like noon, but okay.
I make the color. Oh, wait.
I thought it was evening.
Black.
No.
I make it black, gray, and white.
Black and white, cool.
Okay.
And it can be heard up to 300 feet.
Alright,
That
so
was
we're
terrible
starting to
idea.
put some distance between us and the party because I'm carrying you.
Woo! Okay.
Alright,
So Lucas, the reason I did all that It wasn't pointless.
Lucas didn't do his
Never
intelligence check.
split the party.
Or hijinks occur. Alright, so eventually at what point
Okay.
do you calm down to the point where
Oh.
we can put you down and you'll walk on your own?
Oh,
Because Croman doesn't want to do this all day.
No, she'll just walk towards the party.
No.
back.
She'll just go back to the party.
She calms down. She's like, "Oh, that was so amazing. That was awesome. What are we doing now?"
Alright,
Okay,
So-
here's what I do. Here's what
Stop.
I do.
Oh, Avril, that'll be fun.
so we make our way to the tower. Boom, 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 boom. We go up all the levels. Boom, 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 boom.
Here we are with our idiot dragonborn.
And we enter.
I enter first. I'm like, we got him. I got him.
You didn't get me, I say as I walk in.
I did.
You all enjoyed some very stimulating and fascinating conversation with Avril. The rest of you may or may not be struck by the awesome sight of all the magical effects currently in full swing. It wasn't nearly this lit up the last time you were here. So it seems like a great many arcane developments transpired in the time it took you to liberate Carador.
That was just not really like I was just like
Are we, okay, what are we doing now?
She told me.
I asked.
So she looks at you and is like, "Oh, you're finally here. Well, this took a lot longer."
Blame the dragonborn.
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
should blame the dragonborn.
I sound very frustrated.
You sound more frustrated than she does. Anyway,
Hey, Paul.
oh, the sending stones.
Yes.
Yes.
I literally
I-
have the other one, and he's got one.
Oh, yeah, we could have used that. Good one.
So if Nathan would have gotten here before any of them, you're like, hey.
I don't have the sending stone.
No, I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He and I have
Yeah.
the sending
But I don't have them.
Okay,
Except
Why
every
should
day
I-
I know
Alright,
what
so
was
she
going on.
returns to her arcane platform, and she says, "So you were successful in your mission to liberate Carador. I can
Yes.
feel the power of the Matrix reaching back to my tower. I have full control of Carador's defenses."
while she's saying that, I'm using Mage Hand to snag another piece of cake.
Sure, you do that.
As I'm still drinking my tea. I was not
Okay.
paying attention. You saw that I wasn't paying
I'm out of breath.
a little attention. I'll just drink my tea. And
That's what you get.
Okay.
Are you playing patty cake with mom? Like, with Gunnar. Anyways, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
what are we
we,
doing now?
We awoke Condor. Whatever. Carador.
Yeah.
Whatever his name was.
How dare you not know the name of this kingdom? Get out of here.
Mentally exhausted right now.
And it's all your fault.
We
It was very much
care.
all my fault.
We don't care.
So I imagine at some point we must confront
Stop it.
the King of the Fae
Yeah, you're.
and come to some sort of agreement for
Are we
the
allowed to
betrothal of
take
his
weapons?
daughter to Zephyr Foster.
Yeah.
You
Are we
might
allowed-
want to talk to Zephyr about that, though.
Yeah, Zephyr doesn't. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Zephyr
Zephyr is not
this.
completely.
Zephyr is too young and too headstrong to listen to anyone.
So.
I can.
And
If
I
we-
fear by the time he comes to believe in the curse, it'll be far too late.
So.
For his father and foremost.
Hey, can I go and talk with him?
So something
what if,
that I think
yeah.
that we should do is we should bring the king and his daughter.
If we have Zephyr and the Fae King's daughter, like
Talk.
a month to get acquainted with each
We don't have that sort of time.
A
other. You
day.
don't?
Surely the Fae King will have felt Carador's presence return.
Yeah. Should we see him now?
I think yes.
Okay.
Are we allowed to bring
I remember
weapons?
last time I start dropping my weapons and whatever.
I don't.
Are we allowed to bring weapons?
Yes.
Oh, I
Right.
start picking my weapons back up.
I stay with Avril.
This time I shall be accompanying you
Oh.
as we confront.
Wait, wasn't the king like your ex or something?
I always stay with Avril.
Or
Oh,
some-
sorry, touchy subject.
Or
touchy
something,
subject.
yes.
As I just pack up the tea and
Why
the
would he
snacks
welcome
and the
me?
cake.
I fear that
Guys.
it may become necessary to speak to him. Perhaps to offer
Okay.
apology, to offer recompense on a more personal level. I can't explain how important it is to me that my family line be rid of this evil curse.
Okay, then don't explain. Let's just go.
He should explain.
As I just pack up the food and the tea. Now I'm ready. Does everyone come with us? Before we go, I use a sending stone, and what I will do is here's a good way to protect Mom. I use the sending stone
so Zephyr
and shield.
Uphill.
I have shield
Great.
as a spell.
Great. Great.
So that's a
Great.
let's see,
Spell.
that's a swift action that you cast to give yourself an armor bonus.
And the king is the same, -1.
But if I'm touching the sending stone, does it give
she's
it
literally,
to me
she's
and
literally
Doesn't.
watched
Okay.
her.
But am I able to
Son.
touch the sending
Grandson.
stone and then cast it to where it goes to Mom?
No.
All of them.
Alright, so
Start
she'll
withering it at 20 and
she'll cast the spell. The portal behind her will shift to a greenish glow. She'll go ahead and fly, swing her wings, and alight up on top of the platform.
I go up to the platform.
I
also go up to the
Avril.
platform.
I will also go to the platform. You know what? No, I just jumped through the portal.
No, I think it's best for.
You jump through the portal.
Yeah, we all jump through the portal.
Everybody jumps through the portal.
I stay with Avril. I'll stay with Avril. I'm just like, yay. No, I'm just like.
I go.
I stay with Avril. I go right next to it. Like, I just climb up, get right here, jump up in a flip.
Alright, roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
You end up
acrobatics.
face planting into a hole.
2 plus.
End up face planting into a hole.
Plus 7.
We all begin going through the portal. You pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and grumble as you.
Okay, then I do it again.
What did you roll?
9.
Oh.
16.
So it's
All right, you don't make it, but you don't face plant.
Okay, well, I do it again.
You take 20. You get, oh, jeez, dude. I'm glad you're gonna leave rolls out of your system now.
Okay.
16. There we go.
And then I successfully do a backflip.
Fourth time's the
into
charm.
portal.
After everybody has already left.
No, I haven't left. I say.
Oh, you're the last person?
No, I'm staying with Avril. I asked
Avril's going
Avril.
through.
I said, Avril, are you coming?
Of course.
Let's do it together.
Let's go together. Whoosh, everybody goes to the portal.
Except for me.
He's like,
Except for me. I'm just still stuck.
And I need to change up maps. Pa-pow.
Okay.
Magic. Alright, as you all pass through the portal of green magical energy, your sight kind of fades as you're lost in the
ether.
Ether in between places.
Limbo.
You end up your feet stepping upon muddied ground. As you pass into the clearing, you only barely recognize the domain of the faking. All the trees have been cleared, cut away. The hedges are gone. The ornate structures are gone. The crystals have been dug up from the ground. And as you look at around, roll me some perception checks.
That's a 13?
14.
Yeah, 13.
I'm just looking for a perfect spot to set up the tea party again.
So off in the distance, you notice large, what appears to be wagons with various fey creatures flying in and about them, dropping off bundles of lumber, chairs, doors, pots, stonework, crystals. It seems like they're all packing up, getting ready to go. As you look before you, you see the smug visage of the expertly painted fairy king. As he coolly regards your entrance into his realm. Ah.
I warily look at him.
I say, why are you moving? No, I say, why is everything packed up? Why are you chopping down the trees when you are Fae and need them to survive? And why are you also moving when we're just about to do something that you probably don't want to do?
So he smiles at you as
And I go,
as an adult would smile at the foolishness of a small child.
I
He says,
feel like-
why haven't you heard?
I feel like
Lost Carador has been liberated, and I and my people shall once again occupy its hallowed halls.
And you have us to thank for
haven't
that.
even told you where it is.
It's been.
I frown at Jeffrey with a warning look in my eyes.
Anyways, I say it's us that liberated, I air quote liberated, Los Carador.
Yes. And quite frankly, I apologize to you. I was uncharitable when last you entered my domain. I thought your presence here a joke. When in fact you are the long-lost saviors of Carador, the deliverer of the ancient lands of myself and my forefathers. It's
Well, if you recall, there was an agreement that you are now need to deliver in return for this.
an agreement. I wasn't aware that there was an agreement
It was very
per se. I said that once you liberated Carador, that would be a discussion we could have. And so we are.
Okay.
No, you
I
said
most
that.
certainly
Say that,
kept my
Jeffrey.
end of the bargain. For here we
Yeah.
are discussing the matter.
Okay.
Let
You
no
give us
one
your dog.
accuse me of having broken my
I
word.
feel
He
like
hasn't.
I feel like we're getting a tad bit scammed here.
As I said,
You know,
He's keeping you those.
we went through a lot of trouble to liberate, air quote, liberate, Carador, and
as I was like,
Oh,
there's gonna be a dragon at the wedding to protect it.
oh, dragon, how marvelous.
A nature one.
I'm sure when next I see my daughter, I shall let her know that there will be a dragon at a wedding.
Next, you see your daughter?
At your wedding.
Oh, she's presently out on business.
Oh.
Oh,
But I'm fully capable of negotiating for her hand.
do you
on
have
her
a
behalf.
sending stone to call her over here?
Something like that.
Jeffrey.
Well, then get her over here, because literally we need her.
Trey,
I don't
stop.
think you should be demanding
Stop.
things.
He just kind
to
of chuckles to himself and falls over. No, yeah. Good.
I
And he'll
say
go ahead and
to
move a
Trey-
little closer and stand atop the.
I
oh,
say
it looks
to
so
Trey,
awesome.
stop.
Jeffrey, get off the table.
Off the table.
I reach my hand around his mouth and I hold them, making sure he can't speak no more.
Me.
Pardon me.
I lean
Anymore.
over to Avril and I say, surely you had a plan for something like this.
She kind of whispers down, that's what the crystal matrix was for. We control Carador.
Anyways, so what I'm hearing is that no.
What? What are you even...
I'm hearing a no
Perhaps
on
you
the.
should, before you open your mouth and speak, you should perhaps formulate the message you intend to relay prior to that. You will find greater success in life. You perhaps
Yeah.
think about the things you say
I am
before you
currently
talk.
very mentally exhausted
agree
right
with
now.
that.
I'm not in the mood for this. I rub my eyes.
Yeah,
You know what?
I
I
cast
point at Ariel. You do.
Lucas.
Roll perception.
Lucas. I cast
Everyone?
precipitation.
okay. 16? 20.
Okay.
Uh,
You notice,
23. No, 22.
You-
22.
you notice that he is looking pretty intently at Ariel right now.
I will
And,
let's see,
acrobatics. So to interpret that, let's get a
Oh,
wisdom
Lucas.
insight. Roll me insight.
Okay, I have +3 to this as well. 17.
8.
On the die or with your 3?
My
7.
three.
7.
That's
I
a
did it.
3.
You can see
7.
sort of an obvious hunger in his eyes as he looks at Ariel.
So he's like hungry? He's hungry
Very
to eat
hungry.
Ariel.
Okay.
He's hungry.
He's very much hungry.
Oh,
You gotta give him
you
food?
delightfully naive fairy.
You gonna give him food?
Maybe.
You did pack up a lot of the
You
tea
did
party.
pack up a lot of
I
tea party.
packed up all of it.
You look hungry.
So are you going to give some to him?
Give him some cake and tea.
Yeah, you should give him some cake and tea. Maybe he'll feel better.
As I open up,
You're
as
a
I,
tyrant when you're hungry.
I will
No
give,
Snickers.
as I give him, I will
As I
hand
give
him
him
a piece of cake and a bar
And a cup of tea.
and a nutrients bar.
He'll watch you as you approach, completely not threatened. As you hand out the, he'll take the tea and be like, oh no, thank you with the cake. The tea would be lovely.
I asked
She
you
was just
if
there with
I
a comedically small teacup.
Lexi. What about the mystery?
His pinky's up, of course. Let's get that in camera. There we go. As he drinks his little tea.
I'll ask you for the cake.
No, your hand is you were so you're like.
I raised my hand up.
So I take it you, young dragon, are unsatisfied with your the terms of our previous arrangement.
Yes.
So let us make a new accord. You have something I want, and I have something that you want. So let us come to terms.
Okay.
We'll give you lost carrot. Wait.
Go on.
No.
No, Jeffrey's
I'm
mouth
covered
is
by
covered.
his hand.
So he'll just go ahead and wave his hand, and a silence covers the a sculpted silence covers the countryside. You find that you can talk.
Except he's covering my mouth.
It doesn't matter. Apparently,
Okay.
He's got
So-
magic.
Well, you can slip out of his grip. That's
Okay.
He's like,
Okay.
we'll give you lost carrot.
So Ariel, shush. You can talk now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I say,
We'll
give you lost carrot.
no.
if
You
you
can't talk,
hand
you're
us
quiet.
your daughter,
Say again.
we will hand you lost carrot if you hand us your daughter.
I face palm.
I would have fun with those wording, or if not for the fact that you use the same terminology for handing me a kingdom versus me handing you my. It doesn't work very well. How are you going to hand me a kingdom? Literally.
I mean like hand you lost
I know what you
carrot.
mean, but what you say isn't what you mean, which is how I'm trying to trick
Well,
you.
if you
No.
well, if you know what I mean, then
Uh-huh.
why do you have to have me say what I'm trying to mean if you already know what I mean?
I'm the king of the fairies. Literal contracts are kind of my jam.
Okay. Well,
So try again.
Okay.
how about this?
We can't speak.
You
Wait, I can still
get
move,
lost-
right? I can still move, right?
You can still move.
I grab him and I cover his mouth. Like I have both arms around him. Like I shove him.
Okay, then he makes your hand go out of the way.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
You feel a magic effect wash over you. Do you try and fight it, or do you let it happen?
Fight it.
Fight it.
Okay. Roll a Constitution save.
Oh no.
8 plus 2, 10.
Fizoop, you find yourself teleported next to him.
Oh.
So go ahead before your party member so rudely interrupted you.
So, we will give you Lost Carador.
I hit him with the
Give
shocking.
me a lost card.
I hit him with a.
Only if we can have
I
your
cast
daughter
prestidigitation
to
and
see
zap him.
for
Is
a
Avril just not doing anything?
She's just watching.
Each time he says something wrong, I use prestidigitation to give him a little zap. Like, we'll give you zap.
Your magic rebounds off of an invisible shield.
No!
and then it hits you.
All right,
Just
no, go on.
So I will say,
Give me Carador if.
No!
if you hand us your daughter,
Hand us your daughter.
wait a minute.
I clap.
He does wait a minute.
If we hand you Lost
I
Carador,
wave my arms and I like doing
You already
the
said
cut
we
thing.
you can't hand me lost Carador. It's not something you can actually physically do.
you will get Lost Carador.
No, I am crossing my hands across my like. I'm waving my arms, getting your
I
attention.
say-
I'm like, no.
The area we cleared.
Like we're all.
You are suddenly covered in magical shadows. Because I'm silencing you, I'm blocking vision. If I have to send you another plane, I will. I'm near Jeffrey right now. Go
You
ahead.
can still run up to him.
Since I see you, like I can still see his hands waving
Hold on,
around.
can you
in
still
the-
make
okay.
noise?
Well, I think I should allow my other people to speak because I think they know that I'm saying things wrong. So go on.
Pity. He turns, the magical, the shadowy illumination disappears.
yes!
The silence lifts. It's like, oh, I was so close.
Don't ever do that again.
He'll look down and you be like, you were wise to seek assistance in your dealings. Many a hastily wrought deal has led to ruination.
Never do that again. I whisper. Like, I walk over, I drag him back to our group.
Or the silence comes back up on just you. Because you talk too much.
I come over to here, see, and I just like
Why?
grab the sending
That is
stone.
away from the group.
No, here's what I do. I grab the sending stone and I talk to Mom, saying,
This is not like a walkie-talkie.
Okay, what do you say?
I tell Mom, is there anything that you might want to tell him?
She's drunk. I mean, what do you? No, you're sober.
No, here's what happens.
Dwarves have very high constitution, so
And how come you were so drunk?
Here's what I'm.
You can act drunk without being drunk.
Oh my gosh.
I say that I have like 2 bottles of beer. You want to drink them?
So the king of the fairies looking kind of looking a little impatient. Okay, who is kicking Goose out of the anyway?
Let me Nathan.
Let's see.
Alright, so yeah, he's standing there kind of expectantly.
And I just say.
Well, he'll look over to Af.
Okay.
Be like, young fairy princess. Perhaps you would like to make a deal with
I
me.
restart
No!
my efforts to stop.
Alright, you are teleported away.
Wait, that's a constitutional save.
Nope.
No.
No.
As I say,
How far away is away?
As I say, I don't think the castle who actually owns that will allow what Jeffrey said. I don't think it will allow that.
Okay. Well, I want to make a deal with you, right? And you're a fairy princess. You can make deals, can you not?
I can. Do you
So
still
what-
have the trusting dust I gave you?
I still have your trusting dust. Yeah, absolutely. You're making me feel bad. Me, the DM, now feels bad about what I'm doing. Go ahead.
I cast prestidigitation on
You
Lexi.
don't exist there.
Okay.
You're gone.
I still do it.
No, you
I
don't.
like.
You can't. You're gone.
No.
I cast it on her then.
I start flying back.
So, what deal should we make?
If you...
I
cast silence on her.
You can't
Look
do
at-
that.
Quiet.
Except I can't.
Say something.
If
It's
you
Lexi's turn to say something.
give us your daughter,
I wave my hand toward the fairy king.
I sleep her. We will help you to do something, but only one thing of whatever you would like.
I wave my hand
I
toward
agree
the...
to the terms of those, the terms that you propose.
She does not have the authority to negotiate for our whole party.
I think it's a good deal, though.
She's not even a part of our party.
I
Can
appreciate that you like this deal, but it is not a deal that the rest of our party will agree to.
She's like 6.
So, until the rest of our party agrees to the deal she proposed, it's not
Valid.
really on the table.
Okay, so I walk up to him.
He simply smiles at you.
Can we?
I believe it's Bane's turn to propose a deal.
No, I'm still talking.
Okay.
Still talking. I'm
What can I
still
do?
talking.
What can I do?
I'm still talking.
Avril waves, and you're talking, but no sound comes out. Bane, what do you propose?
Okay, so would a metaphorical way of saying it still agree?
Why do I have a +1 battle axe?
Like,
Do you understand the words you're using? Or did you perhaps hear them once and thought they sounded grand?
Wait, dude.
No, Nathan is trying to clarify.
Hold on. So, how far am I?
okay, so for like example, okay,
It's his
only an
turn.
example.
Let him say something.
It would be like Lost Corridor is, for example, a helmet. First thing off the top of my head, and the price would be your daughter.
Well, so, suffice to say, my daughter is not currency
Jeffrey,
to be paid
stop.
for a good or service.
That's the best thing I could do without you twisting my words.
Yes, and I find it offensive.
Okay, I back away.
The system of dowries is difficult to explain because it is an economic transaction tied to an emotional, one would hope would be an emotional union between to youths.
Exactly.
And then
I would not cheapen my daughter as a mere transactional element. Hey, this is my daughter we're talking about here.
Which is why it disturbs me that she is not a part of this negotiation. Should she not speak for herself in this matter?
There's no need.
Excuse me? As I was just holding a bigger teacup of
Oh, thank you for the tea. He'll grab the
it was
tea.
bigger, so it would fit.
Yes, this is
fit
much
your
better.
size.
He'll drink the tea. Pinky's still out.
As you saw, it was really heavy for me.
No, I like the young fairy's idea. I give you my daughter, and you give me what I want.
What is it that you
One
want?
thing of whatever.
So he just kind of gets a dreamy, faraway look in his eyes, and he'll look down at Errol and he says, "One spell, just one, a single spell."
Both sides of this contract need to be explicitly stated
Roll me,
before any
roll me
agreement is
against
made.
perception.
I can't
Everyone-
do that.
It's up to you.
9 plus
I'm
5,
trying to fly
14.
back. I'm
14.
flying back right now.
16.
You're kind of in like a dark shadow.
Whoa.
16.
I am moving.
You look at Errol's face, and you can tell like there is a very angry look on her face.
A little bit of panic.
A little bit of fear, a little bit of anger, a little bit of regret, a little bit of resignation, just like a lot of bad emotions as she locks eyes with the Fairy King.
Oh gosh.
And he's looking directly at her. Would it not be worth it?
Jeffrey, get off the
A
table.
single spell to lift a grievous curse that dooms generations upon generations of the innocent.
Lucas, stop touching the table. Someone is touching the table
That is Jeffrey.
and wobbling the camera
That is
severely.
Jeffrey. Sorry.
Your leg is against the leg of the table.
It is.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
I say that Letty's argument is not what we should say, because I'm talking with the group right now. I'm saying that we should not allow him
Aren't you,
to
like,
get
over here?
everything of what he wants. But then he can just say, "Oh, I just want the whole."
Well, I've told you what I want. I just want one spell. That's it. A single
No,
spell.
I'm not talking to the kid.
From
I'm talking
who?
to our group. I'm saying
Alright,
each
somebody
of-
just punted the table and now set this on.
Lucas, back off.
Okay, everybody take like 2 big steps backwards.
I'm not even saying too close
You
to
are.
it.
You're the one
Everybody-
bumping it right here on the corner.
The dog.
Everybody take it right. So we can- Okay, great. That's all I want. A single spell, and you have my daughter for whatever purposes you desire.
From who?
I start to talk with the group, and
What
I'm
spell?
saying,
You wanna come to the group?
I asked you, and I was like, and I say that
Hello.
we shouldn't let him. We shouldn't let him.
No, I'm
get
not-
whatever
I'm
he
not
wants,
there. I'm not
because he
there.
can
I'm
take
talking
the kingdom and then take.
He'll wave his
control.
hand, and Zabult
No,
briefly
no,
appears
no,
back.
no.
adjacent
I am
to all.
flying at top speed. I go meow.
Daddy.
So take 2 damage as you face plant into a rock wall.
Oh.
I went to the Fairy King. They aren't talking with me right now.
I grab
I go
you.
to the.
I tell Lucas to grab him and.
All right, everybody, hey, wait 1 second. Okay, so he's looking at y'all.
So I.
Oh yeah, it was like I said, Zabult like cratered and landed on the ground, kind of picked himself up.
I will start to talk with the group, and I will be saying.
Okay, so right now you're kind of in a huddle.
No, I
So,
don't.
what I am
I go to the Fairy King. I go to Fairy.
No,
Okay.
you don't. I grab you and pull you back. We're discussing with each other on what to say next because
I-
clearly speaking on our own terms by ourselves has yielded 0 results.
So
Personally, I am very frustrated with the fact that he seems to be negotiating in very bad faith. I have no desire to negotiate a loveless marriage with an absent bride. And I look at Avril and I say, and quite frankly, I feel like what he wants us to negotiate is for you to return to him. And you are clearly disgusted by him, and quite frankly, I don't blame you. So I'm done. If you want to negotiate this, you can negotiate further. We have done our part in this negotiation. What is left is between you and your family and him. We have nothing to do with it.
So as I continue talking, I will say that
And I
we
finally just stay
cannot let Lexi's argument go. Because if we get his daughter and he can take anything that he wants, and he said that he wants a spell, that spell could just be the spell that'll take away the curse. So we just take his daughter for nothing, and he just takes away the spell that'll take away the curse. And then we just have his daughter for nothing that we then have to return and can't do anything.
Ariel opens her mouth as if to speak, and then, like, nothing comes out. And she just closes her mouth, and, like, a small tear drops down the side of her cheek.
I immediately.
The Fairy King is humming to himself happily as
Why
he's
can't you
examining stumps.
Why can't you speak?
I
Just
really.
sending-
She'll cast a glance over to the Fairy King.
Hand
He
us.
silenced you?
Wait.
As I run to,
I tell her to
I run to
send a
her?
message to Lucas.
She just kind of shakes her head and
Okay.
holds up her hands in a helpless gesture.
Sending stones.
as I was like,
Somebody's kicking the table again.
So I will then come up here.
Okay.
And I guess I'll listen on I guess I will guess it's kind of the wrong idea, but I guess if we want him to stop that, I'm gonna cast a firebolt at him.
Why? No.
That's a bad idea.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
I asked politely, hey, it seems awful. No? Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
I guess I
Hey,
don't
it
do
seems
that.
Awful here can't speak. Is this of your doing?
Oh, it's some old magic.
May you specify?
No.
Oh.
as I
May
was
you
leaving,
abbreviate?
No.
Oh.
Can you take it away?
Summarize?
Can you take it away?
I suppose I could. But why would I?
So that she can say what we're trying to talk about, so that we can come to an agreement.
You know what?
with
Never
you.
mind. You're useless right now. Yeah.
He looks at you strangely.
Yeah. I'm not.
Alright, so after you wanted to say something, what do you got?
I was like, as I go to the Fairy King and I was like, she seems to need help with something that is wrong, that she can't handle and is really bad. I don't know really like what.
Well, she needs you here to negotiate on her behalf, for she is forbidden from speaking in my presence.
I'm pretty
That
sure you can
was
help
not agreed. We did not say that.
And this was something done a long, long time before you were
Well,
even born.
then
We
can you go
Did not
away
even
from her presence?
except
I don't
we
think
never
you
said that
can,
we were
because-
speaking on her behalf. That does not mean that she is not allowed
We mean,
to talk with us.
How about
We are not speaking beyond her behalf. We are speaking with her. We are not speaking for her. We are speaking with her. She should be allowed to talk and speak up and actually say things to you to where we can make an agreement.
so?
Because without that, all we have is an 18-year-old, a 6-year-old, a dragon who doesn't even know what he's doing, a person who's just running all over the place, a drunk person, and a giant that's not doing anything. All we need is Avril to do this. Literally, we don't have to be here. She can just walk in here, do everything, walk out. But we're here to do it.
He'll turn, showing off his beautifully crafted leaf cloak.
I will shoot.
Throw a glance over his shoulder and be like, figure it out.
He starts moving his shoulders to make it wave. Starts
Okay.
moving his shoulders to make the leaves wave with his cloak.
I guess what I will do is I will. Well, what I could do is I could throw a.
Let's not attack
Okay.
the king.
I will tell for him that what happens is we need Avril either way. If she cannot speak, then our deal is off, and you don't get anything from it.
Can you tell me? Can you
If
tell
you
me?
want anything from us, you have to have Avril.
Remember, you came to me.
Yep.
May
Yes.
I?
And Avril have to be able to speak.
Jeffrey.
We are not speaking on her
Train.
behalf. We are not speaking
He's
for
just
her.
ranting.
We are
He's just
speaking
ranting.
with
Alright,
her.
he'll shake his hand and now your sounds.
Okay,
Much better.
so Lost Carador. You actually seen it? Have you been in it, or have you just ordered everybody to go?
Not for a long, long,
So
long
you just
time.
felt it, relocated it, and immediately ordered everyone to go there. Did you send any scouts? Any reconnaissance?
Anybody?
Have they returned?
Because if not,
He's realizing.
Lost Carador may be found and liberated, but you do not control it, do you?
True, very true. Which is why I'm even entertaining your negotiations.
And which is why you need to free Avril to negotiate, because
Roll an insight.
I'll also roll insight.
Everyone knows.
I've been rolling terribly on insight lately.
19.
That's not bad. 17
Okay,
plus
18,
7, that's a 24.
18.
Okay, so when you're like, do you even know where it is? Have you sent anybody there? You feel kind of like a nervous look to the side, like actually I haven't done any of that.
You just
So-
ordered everyone to pack up and go.
Like basically, he felt a surge like in the weave of, hey, Kira's back online. Great. I don't know where that was, but there was this party of adventurers that said they would trade me my daughter for Kirador, and hey, everybody, pack up. We're gonna make this happen.
Avril
Yeah.
can roll off.
So, if you are unwilling to negotiate in good faith, you still don't get Carador.
Oh, I am negotiating in the best of faiths.
No, you're trying
You
to
desire
trick
my
us.
daughter to marry the Rent of
And here's
Taslaron to break the curse. I understand.
So you're
you
trying-
understand it. However, you are still going through this dance, trying to get us to negotiate a deal which we do not have the capacity to negotiate. We do not have any sort of royal authority to negotiate on behalf of Prince Zephyr.
Take it.
Avril
as
would.
as the liberators of Carador and the chosen champions of Avril, I think you absolutely do have the authority to negotiate in this instance.
Well, unfortunately, you are not the one who is able to make that determination.
I'm literally the fairy king.
You are the fairy king, you are not the human king.
You're also.
You cannot make the determination of the human king, and the human king chose Avril as his chosen negotiator. She did not pass that on to us. You need to free her to negotiate on the behalf of her family.
So I was like,
Affy has something to say.
so I was like, as I pull out the map and I was like, are you, just to make sure you don't.
We don't have a map to Carador. No, you don't.
Let me borrow that from you.
No, you don't want to. We literally traveled through portals. The only one who might have a map is Avril.
Also, I make a little.
You see the fairy king with Affy's map, like, I can't read this.
It's like one of those little treasure maps.
It's like
With an X and
It's like
clues
crayons.
and dashed lines.
Oh, it was the drawing that Avril made with Affy while
So-
they were having their tea party. While I
So Avril will go ahead and lay like a hand on your shoulder and tearfully nod at you.
Don't do that.
Ranted.
No.
Ranted.
No.
granted.
Don't do that, because I don't want to do this.
Also,
Okay, will you tell her as much?
I've already declared I don't have no desire to negotiate on behalf of for an absent bride who may not even be aware that this is going on. Let alone a fairy king who has been shown to be highly duplicitous. and a presumably highborn fairy who at one point was, betrothed to him.
Okay.
And went back on that. She clearly doesn't want to be married to him, so why would she? What leverage does she have to get the fairy king?
He's like, hey, who says anything about marriage? Anyway, so she'll nod at you as you.
Guys.
Yeah.
I go over to Avril, and we were trying to make another map that the king could understand because we could tell that he couldn't.
Pulls out his paper and crayons. Then try it again.
Okay,
No,
so
we
you're
didn't
gonna
do
go draw
that,
that.
Ken.
So she'll knowingly nod at you, make her way over to the fairy king.
And attack him. Non-verbal spell.
Meteor swarm. And she'll just kind of like nod her head. So she is accepting the deal as proposed. Smiling, he'll raise up his hand, and powerful waves of arcane energy begin emitting from it. We don't have spellcraft this edition. What do we have?
Detect magic?
Arcane?
Knowledge Arcana. So yeah, go ahead and give me.
John, who just bounced the table.
Okay, so my foot touched Shane. She was.
You punted the dog into the table.
No,
All right, Knowledge Arcana. Roll it.
I was like,
1.
Why are you
You
using my
think he's
dice?
casting magic. You're not sure.
16.
Magic might be happening right now.
4. I look over at you and nod.
15.
That's magic.
Yes.
Nope.
16.
Nope. Alexis,
you
you
roll.
wanna roll?
No, I'm just
You can use my special dice.
Be careful.
No, I'm just
Roll it.
here. I'm just making the map.
Well, you're gonna roll it anyways.
You look up.
Nope.
Okay. So none of y'all are able to figure out what's being cast.
I think Avril does.
You two feel kind of like a powerful enchantment effect. Like, as far as powerful spells are considered, you've never seen anything as potent as this. She kind of closes her eyes, leans back from the magical effect. The charge dissipates from his hand. You notice the greenery at his feet actually begins to wither, rot, blacken, and peel away. So pretty much that entire mound of greenage just turned black and goes away. And he'll look over and go, oh, well, that was excellent. Okay. When is my daughter to marry your young prince?
We don't know.
Almost
We don't know.
soon.
Soon. Well, you tell me a day, and she shall be there, and we'll comply with the agreement we have set here today.
What about Avril?
What about her?
She will
How
be coming
can we
with
contact
us
you?
back.
So,
She'll turn to you and say, "Oh, that won't be necessary."
huh?
I will grab her with my gauntlet.
No. Wait. No. What do you mean?
Oh, no worry at all.
Oh.
Simply a fair arrangement met between us
As
to undo a century-long curse.
In 5
On my
seconds.
Yes.
Weren't you like
Sometimes
really?
things can be so simply resolved.
Weren't you like crying about this matter like literally 30 seconds ago?
That was then. This was now.
Oh, I see. This is magic, guys. My one.
I say that we are not leaving until we
No,
have
I
our.
don't think we should fight this.
How?
Both of these people.
I believe both of us have much to prepare for. I, to see my people safely to Carador, with Avril's assistance.
Oh.
She looks to him, naturally.
As I get,
And you
as
have
I-
a wedding to prepare for, no?
How
Not
will we contact
until
you?
we have our.
Yes. How do we contact you?
You don't.
Oh.
Tell me the time and place you desire my daughter to
How do we tell
be
you?
there. Like, with your
Okay.
mouth.
How
Making
about
the word talk.
When?
I give you?
Like,
I give you. a
You
map.
tell me.
how,
I
How do we get to
where?
you?
How do we get to you?
You
Pick
tell
a day and time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
No.
In 2 weeks.
3
Okay.
weeks. 3 weeks.
I
3
say
weeks.
that we are not leaving
3 weeks,
until we have
final.
Avril.
3
As
weeks.
I gave you a math meter and you could understand it?
I say 3 weeks. I look up
Thank you
at
for this map.
It was words and it had circles of places where where you were and where Lost Terror was.
You are here.
Thank you. This will be very helpful. Unfortunately, we have Avril with us now to help guide our pupils to their bright new future.
So
I say that you had I guess.
So yeah, what
And
are
I
you saying?
tell you that you don't need Avril. You casted. I presume
No.
that you casted a spell on her to make her either listen to you, kind of like mind control.
Avril will approach you and be like, there's no mind control that is currently happening. What happened was the culmination of a century-old relationship.
What is that? Is that like a
It's
insight?
time to move forward and move on and look to the betterment of our people.
No.
Well, I'm afraid, little one, your involvement in this matter has come to an end.
Yeah.
Don't
You
we have
have
a
to
wedding
come-
to prepare for? I mean, that's
Plus, you
kind of
have
not
to
the
be
end.
there, so.
I don't imagine I'll be returning to Tastor. My exile is at an end. I may now return to my people.
Except then, how do we cast this spell to stop the curse?
The curse will be lifted when the bloodlines unite.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
the
the,
whole-
that was the whole point of
That's
this.
the whole
this
point.
moment.
Okay.
So we didn't even.
I think we done moved.
As I gave her some goodbye food.
Thank you so much.
I say that I will stay with her to do it.
And the Fairy King says, I'm afraid you're not welcome here.
And I say, how did you hear me?
I'm standing right here.
Well, how do we get back to the tower?
Yeah, how-
Set a date, send us back.
How do we? Yeah.
Avril can wave her hand and bring the portal back up.
I don't go through.
Alexis, hush.
Either I go through, dragging
I
Avril in.
immediately go through.
I go through.
I don't. It's either that I go through, dragging Avril with me.
I go. It's not worth it.
You
Or
drag
I
him
stay.
through.
Okay, so
I push him inside the portal.
let's see, we have
No, I don't.
out. We have out.
No.
Croman, are you
So
out?
that's Gwenor, that's Bane, Croman. Who else is leaving next?
I will grab Avril and
You try to.
Go.
She doesn't let you grab her.
Nope. Go away. Bye. Nope.
Please. You're embarrassing yourself and me.
I don't care.
Nah. She like gust of wind. Boom.
No. Please. Your time here is not at an end.
Not until.
I think we
you
should
come back.
go.
Like, you're already gone.
we
You don't get a
now
vote.
know that he casted a spell on you. We literally saw something crash out of his hand. We know that something happened to you.
Yeah, something happened. That was the arrangement. That was the deal.
For him
He
to
is a man of his word, and we are men and women of ours.
No. He is not a man of his word. He is definitely not a man of his word. Because
He's just sitting there like, I'm still standing here.
Okay, I guess I will shoot an arrow. I will lean back.
No, you won't.
Okay,
I
but I
no.
do.
No, you don't.
I shoot an arrow at
All
him
right,
and jump
before you
into
do
the
that,
portal.
Avril will cast a spell.
Oh no.
Roll a, I guess, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh gosh.
2 plus wisdom saving.
It fails.
1.
She says, go through the portal. And you say, I'm going through the portal.
Wait.
Going. So you're out.
Okay, then I jump back through.
Croman gets the message and he goes ahead and walks through the portal as well.
Then I jump back through again.
No, it's
You literally go through the
it's
portal.
like a one-way through.
It's a one-way, yeah.
Unless somebody cast a hits again.
Alright, so who's still there?
Okay, me and
Okay,
Affy. So I was like, "Come on, Affy, let's go through." And
No.
I grabbed.
No, I turn invisible.
Very give help. Get help getting our...
So, Paul,
Yeah.
as soon as Lenore goes through the portal, she stalks to the throne room to speak to the king. She informs him of the wedding date that has been set, and then she leaves.
Marvelous.
I will go up to the king and say
Okay,
that
well, we still have
something
two people on the
happened
other
to
side of the portal.
Avril.
Yeah, we still have people on the other side of the portal. So,
I will tell the
after
king.
we gotta go through the portal. The king would be expecting us.
I tell the king
He said
that
no.
that
I'm
the
just
fighting
like because
had
you
done something
Lucas.
to Avril,
track me.
What?
Mage
and
hand.
we don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what happened.
I cast Mage Hand, and I'm like groping around with my Mage Hand
Okay.
until what? Like, do I grab her? Because I have like a last minute comment.
Okay, make Avril cast another spell. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. Wait. No. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Roll high.
Roll.
Does she need to know where you are to do it?
Ooh, that's a 15.
Plus,
-1.
No,
So
wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, -1?
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, go through the portal. Go through the
Before I
portal.
go through the portal, because I was like set on saying this.
Okay,
And
so
I look
as you're going,
I look straight at the king. I'm walking backwards.
you look over your shoulder.
You and I go, and you tried to take advantage of our two youngest of our party.
Through the
Shame.
portal you go.
Shame.
Alright. Alexis, you're the last one.
no, it's like,
No. I'm here. Adopt me.
I was like in a tree.
Okay.
I was in a tree.
She'll look up at you now.
No, she
Really?
can't see me.
She can though.
I'm in a tree in a
I know.
hole.
No.
And I'm like, I want to live here.
I'm gonna stay here.
You really need to get back to your adventuring party. They'll miss you.
And so I was like, I want to see you some more.
Of course. We should meet again.
Please, maybe on the wedding.
Maybe.
I think on the wedding should be good.
Sure.
As I go through the portal.
Great.
What?
Okay, so you all you follow after your
I go to the king and say.
okay, you follow after your cleric and you
No.
make your way to the king.
I say to the king, Avril's gonna be coming to the wedding.
The wedding? What? And that's when you say you're a bit. Diana, what precisely do you communicate to the king?
No, I went through the portal and immediately went to the throne room.
She flies faster than you, so the time it took her, like the extra couple rounds she spent on the other side, she was able to make up with flight. So you all arrive at roughly the same time.
So I say, Avril's coming to the wedding.
Okay, the wedding? Could you be more specific?
Okay, yeah. So there's
As I was like, the wedding that the
We
prince
traded-
and the princess are making. So. Avril's
The what? The what?
okay. So we traded Avril for the princess.
Our sorceress? You traded her?
Okay,
No.
hold on.
What?
It's a lot more complex. So basically, what it was the king took advantage of the youth, and went with the deal that our princess Pixie here made, where it was trade the daughter for a spell of
Something.
his
No,
for
like
what
something.
something that he wants, and it was a spell
thing.
that
One thing.
somehow was to blatantly obviously to get Avril back with him, and Avril seemed to accepted that and is now on a somewhat permanent mind control that she is happy with him once more.
So we've lost our sorceress.
We've lost our sorceress.
But you gained the betrothal to the Fairy King's daughter, which
Yes.
should break the curse.
Yes.
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 Oh my, excellent. I am saddened by the loss of our sorceress, but to be free of this curse, to live, why That is amazing.
But you'll be losing your like great grandmother.
What do you mean?
No, never mind, nothing.
As I said, she'll be coming to the wedding.
This is marvelous news. This nation shall honor the sacrifice of our brave sorceress.
Yeah,
But to finally have an end to come to this curse, to spare my life, my son's lives, to have grandchildren to look forward to. I swear to you, you will be barons before the day is done. Directly after the wedding takes place.
As I was like,
the wedding is in 3 weeks.
Whoa, who decided that?
That was
We weren't given a choice.
we weren't given a choice. We were forced to come up with a date since there were no forms of communication after a set date.
I suppose. I guess I mean, I would like to have a vote.
as
I
was
know,
like,
but
you'll
we-
be seeing,
No, I understand completely.
We were pressured.
No, you are the heroes, all right? And I trust your judgment.
Okay.
as I was like, she'll be coming on the wedding.
Yeah. Avril might make an appearance at the
Mr.
wedding with the king.
The what?
Avril might make an appearance with the
What
king
about
during.
the fairy king's daughter? Would she be
She
here?
will be here at the time of the wedding.
What's her name?
I don't know.
It's the boat, as I said,
She was
it's the
not.
boat,
She
it's
was.
the boat.
She was
It's
not
the boat.
Isabel?
No,
present.
it's the boat. His name is
No, he doesn't ask for his name. He asked what the fairy king's daughter's name was.
Yeah, the.
Well, I mean, you know what? Good enough.
Wait,
As long as it breaks the curse, it doesn't matter. That's the exciting part. The curse is going to be broken. Oh, excellent.
Oh no.
Was he crying with happiness?
Almost.
I think he is.
He's very happy.
This is a very long
He's not
curse. He's not crying.
2 minutes.
2 men were crying. He is literally on his deathbed. I mean.
Well, I mean, maybe he would be if he had perfect faith that everything was going to work out as planned. Because right now he's thinking about contingencies. He's thinking about guards, logistics, possible double crossing, succession, like the consequences of no longer having a sorceress. He's like kind of going into brain overload right now.
Pros and cons.
Sure. I mean, he's very happy that for the first time he actually sees a light at the end of the tunnel. But right now, it's not in the bag yet. The curse has not been lifted yet. There'll be plenty of time for tears when that happens.
A little bit of light in the tunnel. That's like a little bit of
Sure, a little bit of light in the tunnel.
Happiness now, tears later.
So, will you all be here? No, you must. All of you must be here.
We'll be there.
Any number of things could go wrong.
Many things.
Before I officially, here's what I will do. I shall schedule your.
Wait, as I was like, wait, I can't come on that day.
Why not?
Yes, she has to. Her parents heard about the plans of the wedding and had a wedding gift planned. So
a wedding gift?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be glad to accept your gift.
So yes, she would have to be
Sure.
gone a couple days prior to retrieve the gift.
Yes.
Well, the gift's right outside the
And
town gate.
also,
That's right outside the town gate.
Oh, sure, you can bring any presents you want, not a problem.
as I was like, I need to. My furry cousins are coming over, and they want to stay at my house, so I can't go anywhere.
Well, you have 3
That's
weeks to figure it out.
the day.
I will have your what's it called when you coronate new dukes? Or whatever that is. That's what we're on the schedule for.
Inauguration?
Something. You'll be inaugurated directly following the wedding. So, and in return, I trust you will be there to make sure the wedding goes off without a hitch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Can I count on all of you to be there?
No.
Gunnar is kind of Gunnar, you know,
She's
our
standing by the door, like literally
Livid.
wanting to leave.
livid. She's like,
She's
He'll take a look at you and be like, oof. You have 3 weeks, perhaps, to ease on your companion to join you, and it'll be a great, momentous occasion.
yeah.
So I was like, I can't. It's gonna be hard to do.
I realized our mistake.
What's your mistake?
I don't think we got the daughter. Like, we should have gotten the daughters, like, immediately. Because now we can just, like, whoop-de-doop-de-doo. Nope. And just go get Carador without marrying anyone.
As I was like,
I mean, he has all he wants. I mean, all that there is his word. And he's just like,
Yeah.
that's
No,
what
he
he can
has
do.
to trust
Well,
us.
bargains made with the Fae.
So I was like, wait.
They're very honorable people, I guess.
No.
No? Okay, well then we
No.
just lost.
Really? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes
All
time
those-
for the wedding.
The finale part 2?
Finale part 2.
Because he said this is the finale. Finale part 2.
Where's the build?
The build is coming. In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the exciting finale conclusion of our family 12x12 build.
Hopefully. These are just bonus 12x12s apparently.
The kingdom of Tasleron is all abuzz with the upcoming wedding between Prince Zephyr and
The fairy princess.
I don't think we ever named her.
Oh.
Lady Reyna of let's see, what was his name? Fairy King, King Offer's realm.
I think we should just call her Reina for short.
Princess Reyna, Lady Reyna, whatever. She's soon to be, I guess, princess once she marries the
Is
prince.
that
Well,
dragon
she's
there?
already a princess.
Yes, double
She'll
princess
have multiple
Reyna.
titles.
my
No.
God.
she'll
Why
be
is there a
queen.
tavern right?
Princess
She'll be a queen.
Squared.
Is that a dark?
Anyway, so originally they'd planned on having this big elaborate wedding at the castle with like grand terrace seating and spires and all manner of craziness. But an envoy from the Fairy King insisted that the ceremony be held outside with adjacent waterway access for his nature-oriented kin. So they've been scrambling. They eventually settled upon this location, a nice outdoor shrine. As you wander the streets, getting ready for on the big day, you notice there's a bunch of guards that are all maintaining alertness, making sure that no troublemakers are here to rouse rabble.
Ruin.
Yeah, question.
I think my fairy king chose the right height out. I think it was good that the fairy king chose outside because my dragon can't go inside or else it will die.
And that was tricky.
Also die.
Eventually, you did manage to convince the town guard and everyone to help you get your dragon into the city. For a couple of days now, it's been lounging about the shrine site.
Sniffing around.
Yeah, just kind of keeping an eye out. What do you think your dragon eats?
Blossoms.
Nutrients.
I think it being no, because that would be kind of eating it itself. So I guess maybe just meat.
Fruit? I don't
It
know.
eats
Or
fruit.
fish. It'll dip down in there, grab some fish, you can throw it a sack of potatoes, it'll
No,
eat
it
that.
doesn't. It doesn't eat that. It eats Lexi's type of fairy food. No, it doesn't. When it
Trademark
likes
fairy
your
food.
fairy.
Anywho.
Before we left the Dragon Forest, she gave me some dragon food.
Oh.
And as the congregations are waiting for the big day, y'all notice there's a lively inn across the street from the temple site. What do y'all do?
I
I
avoid
checked the
it.
shrine.
Is this the inn where we've been staying?
I don't think so.
No.
Because that's
I
the.
checked.
You're
I checked
a little further out elsewhere in town,
I checked the shrine.
but it's about lunchtime. Kind of hungry.
I
I
go
checked
in.
the shrine.
I go into the.
Well, go ahead and move yourself.
I
So
couldn't-
Jeffrey, you're going to the shrine.
Let's see, where's the main?
All right, over here, you notice Squirrel, who you'd encountered in what is it? Tasleron Castle. He appears to be seeing to some various odds and ends, like stacking some streamers,
Hey.
making sure cloth hanger or cloth wrappers and decorations are in order. He'll speak a bit with the guards. He has his finest butler suit on.
So, Dad.
Yeah, what?
So I see that the character of Avril is right there.
No, that's not Avril. So this is actually a bald-headed, dark-skinned man in white robes with a pair of. You look at it, you're like, is he wearing wings? What's weird with that? But as you walk around, you realize that they're more costuming. It's more of an elaborate, fluffy cloak. That is the anybody have knowledge of religion?
No.
Mom.
Uh,
I have zero religion.
I think I have -1.
Religion.
I don't have it.
Religion
Ooh, somebody.
plus 2.
Okay, don't lean on the table. You leaned on the table, and the camera just went.
15.
15.
Wait,
I need-
wait,
I need
I
to
have
go.
plus 2.
What?
To
I
religion?
go to my dragon if it's lunchtime to feed
Okay,
it.
you'll go hang out with your
Not 20.
dragon.
There's a 3.
Does a
Count for
22?
anything.
Wait, no. 22.
Yes.
Okay.
Does everyone roll?
Sure.
Okay.
Everyone who cares to try and identify
Yeah.
the religion.
I'm not. I'm just
11.
caring about my dragon.
Okay, good enough. So, most of you recognize a priest of Foltis, a god of law and order and cities and.
So,
you see
wedding
the god of
initiations are kind of his thing.
Do you see
Sure.
Mom's God?
This is a state sponsored religious event that's going on here.
Sponsored by
Mom,
our.
get drunk.
All right,
and
so
make
you
it
wander
up.
into the tavern.
Even if they had asked me to officiate the wedding, I wouldn't have.
No, the dwarf is not happy with this situation. True story. So all right. So now what do the rest of you do? You're in the tavern now.
I'm eating it.
As you walk in, you notice an older lady behind a window appears to be cooking up some stew and tending to the kitchen.
I would like a chicken, please.
A young boy says, welcome to the Merry Hamster. Merry Hamster.
I'm
Where
trying
do
to
you
hide
get
up there.
the-
Merry
I'm
Hamster.
trying
Wait,
to hide.
I'd like to have a
I'm going
hamster,
to hide.
please.
Coming right up. Mom, we need a hamster.
Oh, I was hoping you were like, we're out of stock.
What's up?
So can I hide?
Slip in the shadows. of
1,
the
2,
tavern.
3, 4, 5, 6. You see about 7 guards, like just in your immediate vicinity, and there's even more like over here and this way. And
Okay. So
yeah, go ahead and do that.
What do I need? What do I need? 16 plus 10 is 26.
Anything beat that? Nope. Well, that's a 17.
26. Yep. I guess they really don't notice you. Good job.
Wow.
Dude, I rolled like 9 times and nothing.
What if I roll in that 20, 30?
I think if you roll an actual 20, they literally, since their spot bonus is lower than or their perception is lower than your hide, they literally couldn't see you if you rolled an actual 20. You just couldn't do it. They can't roll high enough. Even
I
with
just
20 of their own.
disappear. Like,
All right.
for
So
one moment they see
you would have to roll low and they would have to roll high.
Back.
But that's fine.
So
There's some guests there. Guess we'll look for you. One of them kind of like looks at you strangely, but it's like, none of my business.
People strange here.
Yep. All right. So, Bane, what are you doing?
Yeah, the dragon
Uh,
actually notices me.
I'm gonna
Because
stay
she's like
outside
as
and look
tall.
around.
Quiet. You're
Uh,
gonna stay out here with the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay. Winor, what are you doing?
Wait, well, maybe
It's other people's turn, Jeffrey.
I'll stick with your character. What is his name again?
Crumman.
Crumman.
I'll follow our dragonborn into the end.
I'm very, very unhappy and
Daddy?
scowling, and
Daddy,
I'm actually completely packed back at the
Daddy?
inn that we're staying at. As soon as the wedding is over, I'm gone.
I'm looking weirdly at my hamster that looks a
Yeah,
lot.
gone for our barony. Cha-ching. Barony.
Nope.
what is your hamster?
I'm
Okay.
looking,
I'm not even accepting the title. not going.
I'm looking
not.
weirdly at my hamster that looks a lot like a deformed chicken.
Looks good.
What?
What is that? Crumman will ask you.
It's supposedly to be a hamster.
Supposedly.
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 He's supposedly to be a hamster.
Supposedly to be. I would like a hamster as well.
Yeah.
I grab it and like eat half of it with one bite.
What's it taste like?
Ham in there. Cheese. Chicken. This is delicious. Chicken cordon bleu, guys. At least I think it's ham. Anyway,
Sticky cheese.
Stinky cheese.
so you're out there.
Here's what I
You're
do.
hiding. How did you get on the roof? Like I looked away, and when I looked up, you climbed up to the roof. Okay, well, I guess that's what you do.
How did you? Jeffrey.
Jeffrey climbed to the roof without anybody noticing. So I say, since you did it in real life, you did it in game too.
Where did that
No,
happen?
Nathan also has to roll. He was
Over here, you
outside.
see an older-looking halfling with white robes. He's sitting on a small stool, swinging his knee, stringing a lute. It's a pretty merry tune. Let's get a perform check. Ooh, very, very engaging song.
I heard him.
Here's what the song
I
sounds
join
like.
him.
All right, let's see if he notices you. He does not. Natural one. He's just like, he's jamming. He's like, yeah.
I join him with the 14.
Join him with what?
You're
His
not a bard
voice.
in this game.
Oh,
His
wait.
voice.
Hey, you're still a sorcerer, so you got charisma. So what kind of performance are you doing?
You
Just Raleigh.
singing?
No,
Actually,
he
wait.
starts to dance.
Wait,
He
what
starts to
cantrip can I
dance.
do that's non-threatening?
Prestidigitation.
You could just sing.
Yeah, sure, I
No,
just
start a
sing.
dance.
No, I mean,
start a
honestly, you
dance.
can take prestidigitation to do some like visual effects, some like light
Yeah.
bursts and stuff. All right, so you're doing like synth waves.
As
in the
he's
air.
describing a story, I make
I
like
glare at
short
you,
little
too.
bursts.
He's not saying a story. He's playing a lute.
Oh, he's playing
It's a
lute,
stringed
okay.
instrument. Yeah.
So I guess I just
Well,
make
you could be
colorful.
singing with it while he's.
I just
No,
make colorful
he uses
bursts.
prestidigitation to make him better at doing it.
Nah, it doesn't
No.
work that way. But
I
I mean, effectively, he's aiding him by complementing the performance.
I guess I add
So,
like flashes
with
of
the
color.
with the extra like ambiance, he gets even more into it.
I think like I add extra flashes of color that
I-
just perfectly represent the feeling of.
He just like gives a mighty strum as he finishes up his song. Some of the patrons look over. Yay, good job, yay.
I also
A
yeah.
few
Come on,
coins like they're tossed through the air. Good stuff.
So here's what I did.
Daddy,
And he
Daddy,
will make his way
You're up
over
I know.
to you guys.
Dad.
Hops up on a stool. What's up?
So while I'm on the roof, is it okay if I cast firebolt into the air? to make
You don't
like a
have
little
fireball.
firework?
No.
So you can't really. Yeah,
Firebolt.
you hear a dull musicality coming through the open windows, but you don't really get the full enjoyment of the performance.
Besides,
And
these
if you
people
and if you fire a firebolt, or a firebolt, you're reasonably sure the guards would all like just like gang tackle you.
how?
Unless they all go to
How?
one and don't
How?
know.
What do you
Well,
get
the
tackled?
older ones would tell the younger ones to climb up and go get him, and the older ones would stand at the bottom like just ready to pound
Not
him
to
if he jumped
mention
off.
anybody with a bow shooting at him, and the cleric that is standing directly beneath him probably has some spells that would easily.
Then he's gonna
we got some archers.
And he's gonna start singing one jump as he's dodging all the soldiers.
Anyway, so he comes over. That was an excellent modification that you had to my performance. Glad to have you here.
You too.
My name is Burt Fizzle. Burt Fizzlebang.
Hey, Dad.
Fizzlebang. I'm
Hello,
gonna write it
Burt.
down in case I need to remember it later.
Dad, can I enter
Hello,
the
Bert.
tavern while he's talking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You come in.
Hello,
Yeah.
Bert.
How are you doing?
Oh, wonderful! It's quite a lively day. You know, Prince getting married. You know, gonna have a royal person. I guess. Woo, exciting.
Yeah.
Great day to be a bard. Making a lot of money.
Yeah, I
Perform-
believe it. The performance, the wedding party. It's gonna be great.
Like it.
Roll a what would be a good one? Sense motive isn't a thing anymore.
Perception?
So
Insight.
insight.
So insight. That sounds good. Let's do insight.
Okay.
I'm not there.
What?
24.
A 12.
Am I
22.
still in charge of the dragon? Like I can.
I think that's what
tell
my
you
thing
what
does.
Yeah,
it
22.
does.
12.
You're friends with the dragon, so if you ask it to do something, it might do it for you, as a friendly gesture.
She's asking if she's like DMing the dragon.
No. Like you can't command the dragon to do things. You can ask it nicely.
The dragon
it's your
just
friend,
decides
so it
to
might wanna
fly
do it.
away.
22. 24.
Oh, by the way, you notice most of the other party has gone into the room, so if you want to join them, you're welcome to.
Hey,
Jeff's just gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay in.
So
there.
Jeffrey, you're gonna stay there in Overwatch. Cool.
What I'll do.
Hey,
You're done.
Daddy,
What?
the dragon seems to like talk to who Jeffrey like, but he can't understand what language.
Do you speak Draconic?
No.
Okay, so he'll kind of
This
like
dragon.
he'll lazily look up.
It was an insult.
And then kind of go back down.
What I will say is
Are you gonna yell things from on top of the roof there and attract all the guards?
I'm right next to him.
I know, but there are guards. Anyway, so who rolled on their insight on the inside the tavern?
24, 22.
Down right next to him.
24, 22. You notice this guy has like very like he has like gold watch chain, fine embroidery. You're pretty sure some of his items are glowing. Like his cloak is glowing, his loot is glowing. He has very fine belt, boots that appear to have wings upon them. I mean, this guy, and he's an experienced gentleman. So based off of your
Daddy.
perception of him, he doesn't seem like a your average tavern busker.
Daddy.
What's that?
We needed over
I
a
go
20 to
my-
get that.
I found Jeffrey by looking
It sounds
by
a lot like Nadar.
what my dragon is looking at because he's looking at Jeffrey.
Okay, great.
So I find Jeffrey.
So yeah, he's looking you all up and down.
And I
What do I
fly
see?
up to him.
I'm in
What
the
do I
tavern
see
right
with
now.
the 12?
Something similar, except not quite as like significant to you. You're like, eh?
Similar but not.
You just kind of dismiss it.
He's
like,
well off. You figure, oh, he's doing good for himself.
Sure.
Let's see.
But it doesn't strike you as odd that he's in an inn,
Trying to gain some money.
playing money for random coins being tossed at him.
Yeah.
I glare at him.
You're just glaring at everyone. Like
No,
there
I'm
is
glaring
no-
at him specifically.
Okay.
You're just glaring at
Let's
He
see
is
if he
a
notices.
manifestation of the exact opposite of my mood right now.
Ah, he notices you at this point. Why? You sure do seem upset, young miss. What's the problem seem to be?
This wedding is an affront.
Ah, yes. She is not.
Oh, what makes you say that? Look at how happy everybody is.
Everybody but the participants.
Oh, what do you know of the participants?
Personally.
Personally, you know the royal family?
To an extent.
I'd love to hear about that.
Spoken with Prince Zephyr. He doesn't seem too enthused about this. And as far as his
Oh, well, Prince
bride,
Zephyr, he's not enthused about much now, is he?
one would hope that he's enthused about his wedding. But his bride, she was just traded for like a horse.
Yeah. Well, I understand the price for this particular horse was quite high. And some ancient fairy kingdom liberated by brave adventurers? Well, that's quite an interesting story. Roll a perception check.
Keeps going on this story.
22.
Again.
19.
Put one. I'm like,
Plus
yes,
three,
it would be.
Wow,
16.
you actually missed this. 16. The rest of you notice he's kind of like, wink. You're just like, huh?
Yeah.
Wink. Yeah.
Good story.
Wow, your clothes are
Well,
nice.
the price was beyond that even.
Oh, really?
What?
Oh,
And I just missed his, like.
he
all-
seems to be very tickled by that.
Like, he's doing all these suspicious things. I'm like, yeah. This is fine.
I'm just on top of the roof.
Anyways, I'm done talking. I just glare at
Dad.
him.
Dad.
He's like, so, you're not happy.
He doesn't like this forced marriage.
Want to do something about it?
Fortunately, we've given our word to see this
Did we?
through.
Did we?
Yeah.
That was part of the agreement that we made when we took the job.
Now we're gonna be barren.
Well, I mean, you have heard the rumors of the Fairy King's curse, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yes.
So, can you put a price tag on the value of a king's life? Of a
Yeah.
prince's life?
Yes.
Yes.
They're called bounties.
That's a very interesting... What? Thank you. It's things like that remind me why I retired. I'd almost forgotten. Anyway, so Anyway, so he'll reach into his pocket and pull something out and put it on the table. On the table is a glittering gem.
That's a nice
look
gem
away.
you got there.
He waves his hand, like he looks around surreptitiously and kind of waves his hand. Go ahead and roll me spellcraft. Is that a thing?
I rolled rolled a nat 20, whatever it is.
Daddy?
Is spellcraft a thing?
I don't
No,
know.
I fly.
Knowledge.
Arcana, I guess. Knowledge Arcana.
I rolled a nat 20.
18. 18.
It seems like he's cast some sort of silent spell.
What?
Like those are somatic components, and you cast a silent spell, and yeah.
On who?
So now we're in a bubble of silence. Basically.
Not in a bubble of silence, but you do notice the area around you seems a little hazy. Like, not distractingly hazy, but like fine details and noises
It's
aren't...
like a sun heat glare,
No,
but
it's
less
little
defined.
basically it's a bubble of privacy, we'll say.
kind of. Like, people can still see you, but they're not really interested in you or what's going on.
And they can't really hear what we're saying.
Yeah, they hear like... wop, 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 wop. Yes. Anyway, he pulls his hand back, and there is a glittering gem on the table.
That's a nice gem.
So honestly, when we were first approached with this job, I was not opposed to the proposition. Royal couples arrange marriages all the time, although typically the participants are a little more willing than these participants. But to further my upset,
Pretty sure the princess
the
doesn't
sorceress
really
who
know.
hired us for the job was subjugated to the Fairy King.
Yeah, she thought that was going to happen.
You know this?
Me and Ariel, we're pretty good friends. That's where this comes in. And he points at the glowing gem on the table.
Sorry, who are you again?
Bert? Fizzleding! He kind of looks left and right as he says that. You can go ahead and roll perception.
It's a fake name.
I don't even have to
Pretty sure he just made that name up on the spot.
That's a 17.
14.
18.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he made up that name. on the
I'm
spot.
pretty sure that's a fake name.
No, you don't call people
Okay.
out on their fake identity.
Let them have their fake identity.
Yeah, she expected, she feared that it might go poorly. And had certain contingencies in effect.
Okay.
Would you be willing to tell
Are
us
you
about those?
mayhaps one of these contingencies?
Oh, I have a part to play. I'm supposed to give you guys this.
So this is a failsafe?
And what
Uh-huh.
is this? What does it do? How does it help the situation?
Why don't you try poking it?
Why do I want to poke it?
Because something neat will happen.
I reach out.
No,
Okay, you pick it up. You hear a voice in your head. Hello! It sounds like a young girl's voice.
Are we
Hello?
talking,
Hi!
Am I the only one who can hear it?
Yes.
hello?
So you hear her going, huh? Hello? Who? Like she's sucking
Who are
to
you?
midair.
Who are you?
I'm Ariel!
You're what?
I'm Ariel!
Arel.
Ariel!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I touched the gem. Hello?
Hi!
Who's this?
Croman's just sitting here with his arms crossed, like, eating his fifth hamster, like...
Okay, I go around and I
What are you
start
doing?
grabbing everybody's hand and putting it
No.
on the gem.
No.
I actually have two hamsters, one in each hand, so my hands are kind of full right now.
So then you just go.
So I grab, I just like
Grab
set your
a hand.
hand down so the back of your hand is touching the
Alright,
gem.
so there's now a hamster on top of the gem. Oh, by the way, at some point, do either of you want to come into the inn and join the rest of the party?
What I will be doing is I'm searching that little one.
You're searching around that. Great. What are you
Okay,
doing?
I go.
Is anything
I think,
interesting
like-
happening out there?
I think
Oh,
something. Should I roll something?
I
for
see
that?
that.
No.
You can spot check.
Yeah, you're
I
looking,
think-
you're searching, there's nothing interesting up there.
Honestly,
What?
Jeffrey,
What do you do?
I look through the door and I see the parts just all touching a gem. So
You don't see that. You do see what appears to be kind of fuzziness in there. That seems strange to you.
I decide to go in and see if I can find the party.
sending stone.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I do have a.
That he can message.
So
Mom,
you fly in, you fly through the illusory obfuscation, and you see all of the party hovered over top of a glowing white gem, touching it.
What are you doing?
You hear a voice in from nowhere say, "What are you doing?" And Bert goes, "Ah!" Well, that's your. You had a pixie with you, right?
Small person.
Hello, pixie.
Hi.
is she in the inn now?
Yeah, she decided to come and join y'all.
Oh, okay.
Mom.
Oh, so you're doing ascending now.
So.
Well, okay, if you use that, we can't use it again for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So use that as like an emergency.
No. So you're not going to? Okay.
It's like if you see something or if something weird is happening, that's when you want to use it.
Well, I could.
Okay.
I say, why are you all touching this gem?
Why don't you come touch it too?
Okay.
And your souls are trapped. Ha ha ha. That's how. You,
No.
that's how you get them. Is you touch the gem? You're like, oh hi. It's a young girl's voice.
Hello.
Hello.
It seems I had a friend and who had the same voice. Hey, so this voice.
I like friends.
Lexi.
Not
saying that you have
so, who are you?
I'm Ariel.
Ariel?
Ariel.
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 Okay, are you supposed to help us with Avril?
Oh, is it Avril?
Yeah,
No, it's
Avril.
Ariel.
It's Avril.
Avril. Avril Lavigne. Avril.
Avril.
Correction, I'm Avril.
Hello, Avril.
That's what I said. All along, I've been saying that.
Okay, so,
Avriel.
I'm Avril.
what are you doing here?
Playing
With what?
magic.
Okay, how?
Okay,
Yay.
I look at Bert.
He just knows mine.
I'm like, okay,
It's cool, huh?
do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Okay, do
What
I
do
know
I do?
what this is?
No. No.
What is this?
What is this?
This is a fragment of Avril.
I feel like it's her child aspect.
Some of it is, sure. All of those parts that she wanted to safeguard and protect, she put into this gem.
What? Oh, that's
She feared that it might become necessary to give herself over to the Fairy King in order to cement the deal.
Uh-huh.
So what are we supposed to do with this stone? Is there a way to rescue Avril herself?
Well, maybe you could just give this back to her. That might do the job.
So, a wedding gift.
Well,
Well,
she's not.
no,
she-
wedding gifts go to the...
King.
Go to the bride and groom, not to the, what are they called? The parents, the in-laws? No, what are they called? The bride of the groom parent?
The bride of the groom parent.
Mother of the bride? Stepmom of the bride, I guess? I don't know.
She is great
Wait.
grandmother.
That is
of
true.
the groom.
Uh-huh.
This is inbreeding.
No, it's not.
No.
Wait. No, it's not.
No.
They do not
It's not.
Give-
Yeah.
It's still.
So, Raina's mother was
Someone else
the alternative to Avril.
who is out of the picture now.
Yes.
Hopefully dead.
Maybe.
Is he
Ooh.
building a harem?
I don't know.
I went in a completely
Yes.
wrong direction.
Yes, I approve.
He's
Good
a
idea.
king.
I
He's a
wanna say
king.
It's good to be the king.
She's supposed to.
Well, I have a plan for giving it to
She's
Avril.
supposed to be
Lucas
coming
says,
to the
I'm
wedding.
sorry for being
Is she?
disrespectful,
Uh-huh.
and here's
I
how I'm making
mean-
it
So
up.
is the king.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, you all start to hear some trumpets coming from downriver.
Ask Bert, will this draw any attention? If we remove it from the inn, as far as magical auras.
I mean, it's there are some words in effect, non-detection type stuff, but don't go flashing it around. Whatever you're doing, I would try and do so sneakily.
You hear?
He looks at you. I'm not seeing much. Oh, wait. She's sneaky. Hey, Pixie.
Yeah.
Be sneaky.
I can turn invisible.
I know.
She turns invisible.
I can turn him
Super sneaky.
Bro.
So yeah, maybe
The
maybe you could
problem
have
is
her.
keeping her focused on being sneaky.
That is an excellent point.
I stay invisible for a long time sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
I even forget that I'm invisible.
Why
Anyway,
don't we have it with the person
okay.
with the
So you
most
hear
valued items?
trumpets coming from
Burp, burp, burp,
downriver. This guy's like, look.
burp, 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 burp.
Is your point?
Well, Lexi is basically pure magic. Anyways,
Stop.
so we give this Alexis. So we give the stone to Alexis, who turns invisible. The problem is that the fairy king can see invisible fairies, can't
Yes,
he?
yes, he can.
So we give it to our next sneaky person. Standing stone.
I think Nathan or Jeffrey would actually be better. Hey, Lexi, can
No,
you
I
carry?
can put it in my bag. Lexi, you know where I am, right?
We
Who would
can
be
Maybe.
the best one, Lexi or
So Kerman will actually, he's looking thoughtful. He's like, maybe
Mom.
she could distract the king while
no,
our little thief plants the gem
Mom, we could have
on
Lucas.
Avril.
Hey, I can actually.
Where's the halfling?
Hey, listen.
I turned on invisible. I can actually. He put it in my bag.
So uninvisible is visible. I turned uninvisible.
Okay, Alexis. So here's the idea. The Fairy King can see you when you're invisible, so you're not sneaky to the Fairy King.
But I can put it in my bag.
But the problem is you are visible. He'll see you and know that you're up to something. You see what I mean? Your sneakiness is entirely about being invisible, and you're not invisible to the Fairy
Where
King.
his sneakiness is about being entirely invisible.
Well,
but
his
physical.
sneaky is about hiding and not being seen.
So as
And
That's an
notice.
idea.
So take the stone to our thief.
Why do you keep on calling me a thief?
Traitor
At the
restraint,
beginning.
right?
Yeah,
Traitor spend.
take it.
May
Go
I-
take it to Trey.
May I present an idea?
So as y'all are discussing, you hear carriages clopping,
Right
horses.
now, quick! It sounds like it started.
You hear trumpets sounding.
I fly as quick as I can and hand it to him.
Or we could give.
Discussing the situation.
Or
Tell him what he needs to do with it.
You need to hand it to everyone not being seen by the Fairy King or anyone. That sounds easy. I can just jump on the roof onto her.
Jump on it.
we could, however, hand it
Like,
to the
I'm-
Dragonborn and have him give
So
it
you go out the
to
window,
her.
fly up. Let's see who else we got here.
I'll be glad to see the little halfling.
Considering we're the heroes who liberated Lost
Forgot
Carador,
Lucas.
the guards recognize us
We get
and,
front
Forgot
row
you.
seats.
and welcome us.
Is he coming at all?
No, he's gonna go back to the corner and continue his playing. And for my next number,
Starts playing.
you'll notice.
Yay, down, ding, ding.
Let's see. We have King Orin Foster,
Okay, guys.
looking regal and resplendent in mithril armor.
And very unpainted.
No, he's painted. He's awesome.
Wait, he's painted?
Yeah. And behind him is Zeph Foster, in a very high neck, stuffy looking suit. They tried to put some coloration on it, some frills and some poofs and some whatnot, but
you need to learn to laugh.
very subdued.
Sorry.
What are we laughing at? Stop it. Stop it.
No, we're not laughing at you.
We're laughing at the miniature. Because from this angle, he looked like Batman.
Like the Batman with
What?
the ears and the cloak and the armor. It looks like the from the back angle. It looks like Batman.
It does.
I'm Batman.
Stop it. Anyway, as more trumpets from downriver sound,
Okay.
you notice a barge of the realm with a most austere
Oh, it does.
collection of dignitaries arriving from the Fey realm.
A boat? Oh, I see.
In the lead, you see Avril, holding her hand up.
She looks so
Waves of
strong.
telekinetic power appear to be steering the boat. In the very rear of the boat, staring off smugly into the distance, is the Fairy King. And in the middle is a figure of absolute beauty and grace with large butterfly-like wings, keeping her just barely aloft off the surface of the... And you assume that is Lady Reyna, the Fairy King's daughter.
I'm calling her Reina. Lexi, do you go over to her?
Titles are respect.
I go to the boat.
The crowd is hushed as the royal party from the Fairy Kingdom arrive and dock. See, this guy will go ahead and jump on and start tying down the vessel. Some of the guards will kind of jump into the water up to their knees and start holding the boat steady for the royal party. She'll flap her wings. Look at it. This is gorgeous. We're gonna take a quick look at this break.
And Mom did that and not you.
Yeah, she does.
Mama
It's better than
Beautiful.
that picture you painted.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Mom.
No, it's
Um,
great.
The princess and the king.
She'll like land gracefully on the ground. Everybody's like ooh ah, and she'll daintily and gracefully and all those other feminine attributes we value. Make her way up to the
Batman.
to Batman. No, to Prince Zephyr. She knocks the top of her wing against the roof of the thing. She's kind of like, what? Ah, what? She's like, that wasn't very graceful of me. She'll go ahead and land on the stair. So she's actually looking down on Prince Zephyr. She's quite a bit taller than him.
Especially when she's in the air.
Yeah. So she'll land and begin speaking to him. He seems like, okay, go roll me perception.
Oh, I can definitely see him.
Perception or insight?
19.
Because you're looking at
Perception.
me.
I'm just
16.
Nat 20.
27.
Yeah, he seems like overwhelmed. Like you can tell he wasn't happy about this, but like just her sheer
Magnificent.
presence is awing.
I rolled
to
a
him.
7,
He's
so
like,
I'm just like,
he doesn't know how to handle or process what's going on. She's attempting. She like it seems like she's trying to make quiet conversation with him. This being their wedding day.
I rolled
Okay.
a 7. I'm just clapping polite.
So before you let's see. So Lexi, you're gonna go down and try and talk to the Fairy King, right?
No, very cool.
Well, you remember the plan, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You remember- So you're gonna go fly down. As he's in the boat, he'll turn around.
Hi. It's been
And-
a little while since I've seen you.
And he kind of looks at you like, what? Then he's like, oh, yes. And he'll give you a little smile, like, oh, yes, I do remember you. It's good to see you again, my small friend. Avril, with a flap of her wings, launches herself from the boat. She seems a bit more somber, a little less eager, quite a bit better rested, though. Like she'd been up quite extensively, working hard on trying to figure out a way to break the curse, and that worry seems to have passed from her as she self-assuredly steps upon the shore. All right, Trey Riverspring.
I will try and hand it to her.
No.
So you're on the roof. You're on the roof. She's down there.
Oh, sprint.
Same way, same thing. Anyway, so
I'm going to stealth to her.
how are you going?
My dragon will try to help.
You think the dragon's gonna help?
Yeah, so
I
I guess
guess-
I'll just jump over. I guess I'll
Yes.
just.
I thought we were doing that after the wedding.
Oh yeah, that's better. That's way
Because the
better.
wedding needs to take place
That's way
So that
better.
the curse
so
can be
that,
broken.
so that the king doesn't go back on his word.
The dragon seems to talk to you when.
That's
when
not
dragon
what Team
language-
Liberate Avril are doing.
That
Well, that's because
My
you
dragon- hey.
voted Alexis into it.
Fine. You said the dragon will go ahead and extend his snout
No,
to the edge of the tower here.
I'm not doing it right now.
You might want to get
Well,
down
you
there.
know what?
Yeah, I'll get
Lexi
that.
didn't tell you to wait until after the wedding, so
So-
you don't know that. All you know is you need to get the gem to Avril.
So
Okay,
you
so-
see the dragon look right at you, and he lays his snout on the edge of the temple.
So I will
Get down.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead and walk down his back.
I try.
Roll me a balance check.
He
Is that
seems
thing?
to talk. Hey,
Acrobatics.
guys. The dragon seems to try to talk to you. Who
16, 21.
Hey,
21.
I try and catch Jeffrey's eye and say no.
All right, you managed to make your way stealthily down. Do you want to roll a high check to try and pass through those guards undetected?
Yeah.
5
5 plus what?
It doesn't matter because I rolled terribly. And you'll make your way right behind Avril.
I try and catch Jeffrey's eye and
no,
Shake
he's
my
right
head.
there.
All right,
Might as well go
so
now.
you have your stone. Avril is right there.
Get
You
off
snuck
the
up behind her. What are you gonna do?
I try and catch.
No,
Jeffrey.
stop. It's too late.
Jeffrey
It's too late now. It's too late now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
With a
is.
sleight of hand, you could try and place a gem in her possession.
Okay, sleight of hand. Ooh, that's good. 29.
Whoa.
Ooh. Okay, I got a chance. No, I don't, because I rolled a 3. You find a loose. Her dress has pockets,
Ooh, it has buckets.
and you manage to slide the gem into her pocket.
She doesn't even know. And you
Roll.
like,
Everyone, roll perception.
Yeah, she doesn't even notice.
No, I'm talking to the Fairy King.
Oh,
2.
9.
I have a
11.
5.
Oh,
so the
that's
Fairy
7.
King, so what do y'all roll?
11.
9.
7.
5.
Okay, you're like,
What about Lexi?
she's busy talking with the Fairy King. So what you would notice is her stiffening and her eyes widening and her taking in a deep, sharp intake of breath, but you didn't notice that. Anyway,
Nobody noticed that.
so the Fairy King's talking to you. So, do you think this is going to be a good day, little
Yeah.
Pixie? I think so too. This is going to be a good match. My daughter and them. Prince Zever, whatever. Prince whatever. And I'm sure they'll have a long, happy life together, won't they?
Lexi, tell him about the wedding gift from your father.
So, I don't know. So, when my father gave us a wedding gift, if you look right over there, I got a dragon.
Yes, of course, dragon. Most magnificent.
Uh-huh.
Well, you may tell your father and your mother that I extend my full gratitude and respect for them. And hopefully, someday in the future, our kingdoms may ally in a great... suffice to say, I shall be visiting your land all too soon.
So, my first dragon is actually here to protect the wedding.
Yes.
If anybody tries to attack.
At this point, you can tell the king's getting a little like... He's like, yes, that's good. I really should be going now, though. I have a place to be. It was good talking to you, though. Good talk.
So,
Pat, pat. So he'll go ahead and
Kick you over.
yeah, no, it's Leroy. No, and he'll make his way over to Avril. See, they'll make their way, I guess, over here. This is good places. Any
Jeffrey
for
made
them?
a narrow escape, right? With his 29, like slipped it in and then disappeared in the shadows or something.
Okay,
He hasn't rolled a second round
Yeah.
check.
I'm gonna stealth back onto the roof.
Before you can do that,
Okay.
the priest steps up front and center. Yeah, with your majesties, and he'll nod to Orrin Foster, King Orrin Foster, and he'll nod to King Offer of the Fey Kingdom. With your majesty's permission, we shall get this ceremony underway. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Go roll me some perception checks. Just for fun. Who knows?
Perception or insight?
Perception.
I get out of the boat.
18.
13.
I get out of the boat.
16.
Daddy, I get out of the boat and head to my dragon.
Okay, so you're over here with your dragon. Dude. All right, roll me a perception check.
Why?
I don't know, just for fun. 20-sided dice.
Why?
I don't know, you'll find out.
Roll, 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 roll.
Add 4 to it.
14 plus 4. 18.
18. Okay. So you notice, from around some of the, like alleyways and down the street and on the other side of some trees, under some brushes, you notice a number of eyes start appearing. Some fuzzy snouts start appearing. There appear to be a number of rat folk who are taking an interest in the ceremony.
Do you have one we can stick coming out of the sewer?
No, that wouldn't happen.
Wait, the city? We're in a city.
Yes.
Of course we're
You're in the city. Yeah, you're in the Kingdom of Taslaron. The castle is like way over that way.
Why?
They wanted to have the wedding here, where...
Oh, how old is this shrine? Was it here before?
No, it's a very obvious human construction.
Okay.
Yeah, this was post conquering, so
I'm
less than 100 years old.
I'm just. If anybody would look
okay.
at my face,
Yeah,
you
but
would
you
see
didn't
like
notice
something.
anything.
I didn't notice anything.
Something's
Neither
weird
did I.
happening that I
compare
can
anything.
only I can see.
I can't just
I
draw
rolled
the
an 18
fireball
as
in the
well.
sewers.
My face like looks like this.
Okay.
Hands off the
So as you all notice, roll some more perception checks.
Please.
7.
You got 2.
21.
So you guys were like, this is a great wedding. This is just really going on.
No, she's like, this is the worst.
The
I am
worst wedding.
so distracted by.
The
Well, I'm actually
audacity.
like watching Avril because that's my main concern right now.
Okay, then give me an insight on her.
That would be a 23. No, 21.
Oh wow.
Sorry, 21.
So you notice like every so often she'll twitch a little bit. She's very like tense. She's like her head shakes a little bit. She'll bring her hand up. You notice the king beside her is like, what is happening? Control yourself, woman. So yeah, she seems to be struggling with something going on
Oh no.
right now. You roll pretty high. You actually notice a number of rat folk begin coming out of alleyways. And they appear to be armed with spears and swords and nets and a number of different things. Pretty much from down the street, up the street, alleys.
Do you wish to tell any of us? For example, me and Dad?
No, I don't.
Or Cinda.
I'll yell out.
No, don't yell out.
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
will yell out.
Okay, you're gonna yell out. What do you yell out?
I yell out that I can see some rat folk.
I see rats.
So,
No, I
to
see.
you, Prince Zephyr, I see rat folk!
No, I don't say that.
And the king, oh, you did.
What do you-
And the king looks at you scowling, like, what is up? And as he does that, from down the hallway, you hear a as a guard just got stabbed.
What
And-
you need to yell is attack. There's an attack.
And suddenly, all heck breaks loose.
I see some
And
rats.
then my
rat
dragon
The
can
rat
help.
folk were their servants. So yelling that you see rat folk doesn't help because they're like, yeah, duh.
And it's
To arms! We're under attack! Ah! Rat folk!
I
Ah!
thought they were nice.
If you shout an attack, then my dragon will get into position.
I hand a ring to Nathan.
I put it on.
This is like an awesome like cat. Now Nathan gets like this awesome animated transfer.
Armor
Holds
class
it.
20 is amazing.
He just goes shing and just has like this.
Hey guys.
Energy resistance.
Hey guys,
what?
guys. I shout out, and then I shout attack because then my dragon will get in position.
Yeah. So these guards collapse. We have to protect the king! We must protect the king!
I shout out.
And the king yells out, to arms!
All. Resistance, all.
It can do that.
I shout attack, and my dragon
Yeah.
You have
just
resistance
gets
to
into position
all
to
energy.
fire.
Ah!
Okay.
Dad,
What's up?
Lucky's dragon is in position. So I guess we're doing initiative.
No.
Everybody
We're gonna do
hears
this
a
pretty
big-
free fall.
Everybody hears a big yar.
So do they get a surprise round?
This is all pretty much happening in a giant chaotic melee mass. We're not gonna do this by initiative.
Hey,
It's gonna be kind of an organic
guys,
flow
guys,
of events. Yeah.
Everybody hears a loud roar from my dragon since I shouted
Sure.
attack.
Roar. The king, this one, he looks confused and angry. She kind of flutters back closer to her father's side, bringing her hands up. You see eldritch magic begin coursing on her fingers. He begins glowing as his scowl deepens and anger begins to radiate from him. Prince Zephyr appears to be running to his father's side. This priest,
I was gonna say his father's pretty frail at this point, probably not able to defend himself much.
good point. This guy's like, I'm holding the boat. That's my job. As the rat folk come in. All right. So, what do you all do? Let's just go around. Lexi, what do you do? Affy.
Do I get to? I asked my dragon to attack some of the monsters.
Okay.
I think.
So you land on your dragon's head and start pointing. Attack that one. Attack that one. So you're trying to steer your dragon into battle.
She goes over to the first one I point her at,
Great.
which is.
All right. Trey River Spin, what are you doing?
So right now, since the fairy queen is
Fairy Queen.
no, fairy princess is right next to me, and I'm wrong.
I stab. No.
So
Yeah, what are you doing?
He's gonna have to run away eventually.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to
He's bringing up his hand for a
Don't think.
let me see. So with her in front of me, kind of, if I use firebolt, is it a possibility that I can hit her?
If you aim at her, I guess.
And
What?
You gonna attack the bride?
Don't attack the bride.
You sneak attack.
Ooh, I use silent image as another dragon next to the dragon.
Okay, you double on dragons. Roar, roar,
Wait,
roar.
can
Well, it's silent.
silent image be that big?
Yes.
Sure.
I've made
My
a
I think so.
wall.
My dragon roars
But-
as the other dragon roars.
Okay, he roars. Roar.
No,
As
All
the
right,
silent
Gwendor, what are you doing?
So I gave Nathan the ring.
Okay, he's got the ring.
That was my
puts it
action,
on.
unless you're giving me another action.
There you get another action. What do you want to
Okay,
do?
I
Where are
do
you?
Shield of Faith
Wait,
on you.
Dad.
Shield of faith on me.
not me. I could have had 21 armor.
They don't
class.
stack.
Dad,
Oh.
can you put in another dragon for
Aw.
show?
Croman will go ahead and move here. Ready in action to attack any rat folk who come within range.
So you have +2 AC. That's
Great.
what it is.
All right, Zavolt, what are you up to?
Let's
I
see.
fly up
Fly.
30 feet in the air, I think.
Okay.
That's my movement speed.
Whoosh.
And I shoot 3 scorching ray
I'd say
bolts.
Whoa. At who? At the priest. What?
You shall not pass.
So you're attacking 3 different rat folk?
Yes.
Which way? These ones? These ones?
The closest ones. Where are those?
This group or this group?
Let's go with that group.
That group. All right, roll 3 attacks. Go. Stop. No. Don't.
What
Okay.
is my attack?
So you're making a
bonus?
red dragon illusion.
Red dragon.
A red dragon or
where?
another forest dragon?
Yeah, another first dragon then.
Well, where do you want it?
Let's say on the boat.
On the boat. There's no dragon on the boat.
Why? What's my attack bonus? That's like my proficiency, right? I don't know how to play games.
Matt, it's just
Okay.
like dragon just appears.
This guy's like, I'm done holding the boat now. Goodbye. Run, run, run.
Nope.
I'm out. Nope.
So
You're driving the dragon.
what's my attack?
My dragon
Thing.
feels more
Is it just straight rolls?
Don't you have it on your sheet, dude?
Daddy, Daddy,
Why every single game?
Every
You're always like,
single
what do
game.
I roll?
Daddy.
Okay, your proficiency bonus is 2. Your charisma is 4, so you add 6.
Unless he
Daddy.
has updated
Six.
his sheet.
Excuse
So
me,
that's
Daddy.
a 13. Oh wait, no, it's 6.
Yep.
Shouldn't his
15.
proficiency bonus have gone up
Oh,
to
hit.
3 at this point?
Hey,
I don't
Daddy.
think
Yes.
so.
Minus 3.
Is it?
Yeah, mine's 3.
Okay, well, update your character sheet next time. Good.
Yeah, mine is
Excuse me,
3.
Daddy.
Okay, great. You send a scorching ray
7.
to a rat folk. It dies.
Daddy.
What?
My dragon feels more powerful than
15.
There's another dragon
Yep.
on its
You kill
side.
another one.
And 20.
Yeah.
I kill the next.
That
next
one takes a
one?
scorching ray. He drops injured, but he's still up.
That
Alright.
was a 20.
Yeah, you hit really well. Good job. Next up is Bing.
I go to squirrel.
What?
Squirrel.
Okay, you make your way to Squirrel.
Yep.
What next?
I hit squirrel.
You hit him, you don't try to talk to him? Because he's not
No,
attacking.
actually, yeah, I'm gonna talk to him.
He's not attacking.
What is this?
What's going on?
What is this?
Go ahead and roll insight.
12.
12. He just kind of looks at you, staring intensely. His whiskers twitching. He doesn't say anything.
I said, what are you doing?
Hey, guys,
Can I
you are
ask
hitting the
again?
table. And yeah, if you like.
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
I get an
ask
insight?
again.
Sure.
Nope.
You have other things to worry about.
I asked squirrel again.
Okay, that's what you do.
I'm
The rat folk move in. They're coming with spears, with knives. Oh, look, some more rat folk coming. That's great. These guards push back against the rat folk, attacking with swords and spears and shields, pushing them backward away from the king.
Guard dies.
Yeah, why not? He's dead. Blah, those two die.
Okay.
This one hangs back here because he's an archer and he's not
Can
done.
I do something?
What?
Guns aren't
Dad, can I do something?
Oh yeah, we said we'd come back to you later. Well, we're not there yet. These guards hold up their shields, protect the king. And Prince Zephyr goes and grabs onto
Squirrel guy.
Squirrel's like tunic. Yeah, what do you want to do?
So, is it okay if I cast shield on the princess?
I don't think you can cast.
Is that a first level wizard spell?
I mean, that's a spell you have though, right?
Yeah.
Can you cast
as
shield
his
on
house.
someone else?
Yes.
I mean, that's a really cool move. I hope it works.
Like, if
Well, you might have to be touching somebody.
Well, he can. He's literally right next to him. He planted the gem onto Avril, and
He's still there.
yeah, he didn't go anywhere. He was trying to, but all right, shield. I want to say it's personal, but I almost kind of want to let it happen because this is really cool.
Oh, like I just feel a surge of energy because of all the mystical.
Range self. Womp womp womp.
Can I do it?
Nope. Can't.
I'll put it on myself then.
Well, do you want to shield yourself?
So I guess what I can do is I guess I will.
I mean, as you think about what you're doing, Squirrel will go ahead and grab onto Prince Zephyr. He throws himself backwards with the prince into the road. Whoa! It's knocking everybody over. Pulls him down.
You took everything.
Can I go
That
and
guy
follow
falls.
them?
I'm still saying. He'll hug him and then he'll roll into the sewer.
Why?
And nobody gets any reflex saves to try and stop that?
Negative.
What about me?
Archer's like, oh no.
You could
I
take.
mean, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity when Squirrel leaves his threatened zone.
He was never in Squirrel's threatened zone.
He was right here. I was.
The
Nathan
prince.
walked
The
up
prince
right
was
next
in
to him.
between Squirrel and you.
Can I attack the prince?
Haha.
Both of you get
No.
attacked. Ah.
I'm
You
gonna
wanna attack the
I'm
prince?
Yes.
Okay.
No, don't.
Yes.
You want to?
No.
Hey, it's his
You don't
character.
want
Do
to
it.
attack
What
the
do you want to
prince.
do,
Fine.
Bane?
Isn't Bane mean like
Bane,
enemy?
Prince Slayer.
Can I grapple with the prince?
Nope.
Or no?
He's already
No.
down. He's down the drain.
I'm gonna grab you. Ah.
And the king yells, "No!"
No.
And so this guy he raises up a hand, and what appears to be a green necrotic energy begins coalescing. I was thinking probably something like Wail of the Banshee is about getting ready to go off. When Avril shoves him from behind, causing him to trip. Boom! She lets out a green beam of energy. Go ahead and roll Knowledge Arcana.
Ooh, that's a 17.
16.
I was like,
That might be enough. Pretty sure that's a dimensional anchor. And then, boom, she teleports out.
what?
She escaped.
She escapes.
Oh. The king is now trapped here, or whoever she cast it on.
I think she cast it.
Okay, so, all right. Next round.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Can I follow them?
Lexi, what are you doing
through the
next?
sewer?
So
Oh, you're gonna make your way to the sewer?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
So you see Bane begin sprinting for the sewer. Oh, he goes face first, head down. There's some rat folk in your way and some guards as they try and push. So you're going to have to try and shove them out of the way in order to make room.
I
to
might
get
need to
down
help
the-
them. Yeah, I guess I'll help them.
So are you gonna stop to attack the rat folk, or are you just gonna try and bull rush through them?
I'm gonna attack the rat
No,
folk.
because you can bull rush through him. You have the strength and size to do that.
I could.
So what are you gonna do?
Bull rush.
Bull Rush.
I guess
Bull
rush
run.
then.
Wait, wrong battle.
The what?
Bull rush.
Okay. I don't know how that works this edition. Just give me a strength check. They don't see you. You're
Nat 20. Let's do 23.
Are you just show up? You're like boom.
It's like
Like all three of them, just like whoa, boom.
it's like when someone charges into a battle and you see like the
Boom.
overhead view and you just people go ah ah.
All right,
like, launch
Croman's gonna
into
go ahead and join you. Oh.
the air. Also doing the same thing. Bah!
Down we
Except
go.
this is all of them.
All right, who's up next?
Me.
Okay, yeah, what do you do?
I actually want to do a.
At this point, the rat folk look like they're retreating. Once they see the prince disappear down the sewer, they
We need to
they
get
go.
one captive.
I
we need to
want
get a
I
captive.
want to shoot like lightning in the sewer, but I don't think that's
you
a
can't
good
see
idea.
your target.
I'm saying the sewer water. I can do some big damage with that.
Plus, like your allies are currently trying to squeeze through the.
I'm
You wouldn't
focusing on
appreciate
getting
that.
a captive.
Hey,
I'm
it'd be
focusing
funny
on getting
though.
a captive.
Alright, so Alexa, you're gonna try and make your way down the sewer?
I'm able to go down the sewer because I'm small enough.
Absolutely.
Is there any other entrances to the sewer?
Plenty. This is the city.
There's plenty. City. But there's no guarantee that the grate that you go down into it'll be easy to navigate into that exact same sewer.
I
Okay,
go
sounds
into
like
the
we're all
sewer.
going down into the sewer and leaving the king and his
Exactly.
princess unattended.
Actually,
I
that's a
decided to
bad
stay.
idea.
I'm going
You
to
see
do-
him like really angrily. He'll rise up to his knees.
I
and
think
to
it's
his
a
feet.
good idea we all go down into the
Um,
sewer and let the king deal with
He
it.
casts dispel magic on himself, and then he winks out too.
Okay.
Right,
Leaving
never
his
mind.
daughter behind.
Yeah, you see her. She's throwing like enervations. She's throwing like just,
She's fine.
yeah, she's fine.
Never mind. I want a
She's
captive.
more than fine.
I'm
So
chilling.
is he going
What
after
I'll
Avril
do-
then?
What I'll do
I want a
is
captive.
I will cast shield on myself, and I'll just.
I stay in the same place. I just keep shooting, scorching
Dad.
away.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'm
so
going
you
to
aren't
the
joining the
sewer.
rest of your party down the sewer.
That is the
No,
second
I want a
time we
captive.
Valid.
I changed my mind, and I'm getting a captive. Dad,
What?
Jeffrey,
Okay.
do you go down the sewer?
So what I will do?
Can I get a
is
captive
I
instead?
will-
No, you already
You're
said
already
you
going
were
down the sewer.
rushing down the
No.
sewer.
Yes. Jeffrey, are you going down the sewer?
No.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm casting shield on myself and
You already
getting in
did
front
that.
of the princess.
Lie.
Okay.
She. If anything, she'll hit you, and you will die.
No, not necessarily. He's
I mean, she'll look down and you just be like, whatever.
Flies up another 5 feet.
Yeah, she'll fly up like another 10, 15 feet and just start like
I
tossing
guess I'll go
magic
down
missiles.
into the sewer.
Well, that.
All right, you start making your way to the sewer.
I'm making my way to the sewer, looking down.
Making my way downtown, riding past.
All right, so you say you're going to try and get a captive then?
yes.
Okay, I mean, there's a bunch of rat folk laying around, like in various states of being cut apart and blasted. And...
Yeah, none of these captives are going to be worth Prince Zephyr. They were willing to kill themselves in order to
Do they know
execute this gambit.
where he is though?
You saw where he went.
I mean,
In
I
the
think at this
sewer.
point, with as quickly as you reacted to follow, it would be better
You see
for
him.
us to
Follow you.
try and
Yeah.
run and follow him rather than grab a captive.
Okay.
Or you wait.
We can always
for us.
attempt a captive later if we can't catch up to
Okay.
them now.
We'll
So
be
the
right
rest of the
back.
party, are you all going to make your way down
Yeah.
to the sewers and see if you can rescue Prince Zephyr?
Sure.
Great. All right.
Nope.
Next time on Dungeons and Dragons. All right. So as the party as the party descends into the dank depths of the sewers of Tasleron, it's hard not to get lost. There's labyrinthine turns and twists and intersections and downhill, uphill slopes, cisterns,
We don't
all
even
manner
know
of
where we're
nonsense.
going.
Basically, you're trying to follow loose torchlight and the sounds of footfalls, and eventually you think you've made your way to a large chamber where, as you peek around the corners, you notice a grand scene in front of you. Basically, the sewer opens up into a wider, what do you call that, a cistern? What would you call that?
12 by 12.
Sister.
A 12 by 12 build, and you notice a giant sump in the center with a nasty, noxious fluid inside. You see strange green vapors emerging from underneath the sewer grates. You see a number of armed rat folk, each with spears and swords and bows, looking angrily at you from the distance. And up here on an altar with bone torches, you see Prince Zephyr and Squirrel and what appears to be a female rat folk in somewhat of a, what you can only assume is a sewer bridal gown.
Do we have the
Prince Zephyr appears to
gosh.
have a big rough brown fur cloak and a banged up copper crown, and yeah, he's holding the hand of the female looking rat folk. So y'all advance and
How
enter.
long did it take us to
Can
find our
I-
way here?
You were pretty close behind them, so they haven't
As-
been here long.
Well, how long?
Not long.
So as I see the thing, can I immediately ask everyone to hold back?
Because the spell I
Wait.
cast on you is a 10-minute spell.
It's still in effect.
Also, Dad, I
Just
want
called
to
wait.
I want to shoot a lightning thing so it affects all of them.
No.
So I want everyone to head,
Because we're
like,
trying
go
to
back and
save
go-
Prince Zephyr.
No, like this area, not in here. This area, so that we can get
Zephyr
rid of.
is up here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Zephyr. Yes.
He's on a pedestal. He's fine.
Yeah. Actually, let me see if I have one of them neat step things. Here it is. So, as you approach, Prince Zephyr will step in front of the pair of. Is this it? No, that's not it. This is it. It's not it either. Is it? Yeah.
This Prince Zephyr looks like he's enjoying himself.
No, he looks angry at you as you approach.
He looks angry at us.
Yes.
Why?
So
Is that Prince Zephyr looking angry?
Okay, and remember those step things that we got from the,
he's.
I don't see it.
Hey, Daddy.
Where did you put the thing?
Daddy.
Good question. Let's see if this will work.
Daddy.
So he'll step protectively in front of her.
Yeah, so he is on a pedestal. I can shock them all.
You could. You could absolutely lightning bolt everybody in the face.
Yes.
That would include us.
The rat folk
You're
all
in
raise
charge.
their weapons protectively. Yes, Lexi?
Please, I want to do it.
Prince Zephyr is looking mad at us?
Yes.
Apparently Zephyr had intentions to marry the rat folk princess.
So he's a furry.
Good job, Paul. Good job.
Hey, this is a family show. But yeah. So you all hear voices coming from the sewerways behind you. Hey, where'd they go? They're coming this way. Run, this way. For the prince.
Uh-huh.
I look confused. I said, did you really think this would work?
Yes.
So
He'll yell out in loud proclaim, the time of the usurpers is over. Justice for the indigenous peoples. I will lead them to a revolution.
by marrying
Okay.
their female leader.
So once you're king, you could do that without marrying them. You could probably do it now as prince. And as it is, your family is still cursed.
They would never allow this. They cherish their precious slaves too much. I would be overthrown in a week.
Your dad-
This is the only way. Revolution!
How does this change anything?
Your dad's gonna die in like a week, dude.
And you're gonna die in 20. Like, as soon as the withering curse leaves him, it will come to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Bring not your superstitions to my wedding.
I am a cleric. I am familiar with curses. This is not a superstition. This is a magical curse, and you will be afflicted.
and this is
Ah,
how. This is
He
how
disregards you.
Do you know Avriel was like your great grandmother?
So at this point, he turns away from y'all.
One of pyrokinetics. I use my wand of
And
pyrokinetics.
rat folk will advance.
I will throw a.
I'm out. As a fine, I leave you to your fate. I leave. If he doesn't want our help, I'm not going to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar. I'm leaving Tassaron
You
to
try
the-
and leave, but behind you, a press of the king's guard. It's like, oh, there they are!
I agree with her. I'm just gonna.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. It's like, okay, I turn to them and I say, nope, the prince is in no danger. He arranged this. He can live with his decisions. And I leave.
Step aside!
I put Shadow right behind
Easily.
this group.
I'm leaving. I'm
Okay.
not fighting anybody.
At this point,
I step to the
at
side.
this point,
I let
stop,
them through.
Stop! No, you're not
I'm
doing.
done.
You're not doing anything.
I don't want.
You are rolling initiative. Everyone, roll initiative.
I'll go with Mom. I'm leaving there.
That's a 1.
That's a
Ooh, Croman.
Hey, Dad.
19.
That's
What
an
did you get?
18.
22. Woo!
Then we're
All right,
tied.
Affy.
18. Oh, sorry.
I'm gone.
Well, no, what is your
Going
initiative?
out of the sewer.
I know, great. Roll your initiative and tell me what
Why
you
do
get.
I need an initiative?
To let me know when you leave. Here, roll that dice.
Oh.
Now.
20.
What?
Alright, Trey.
19.
Gwynar.
1.
Maybe I won't leave.
But what if you do? Maybe I will.
The bolt.
18, I think. Yes.
Bane.
22.
Okay, can't I
Or
get some
rattle.
like inspiration from my speedy friends?
Nope.
Dad.
Alright, what's your initiative bonus?
2.
Mine's 2 as well. Let's roll off.
Okay.
What about Alexis?
She's a 20. 19.
15.
Get on.
Well, what's her initiative? What's her
Plus.
plus?
Minus
She
5.
rolled 20, didn't she?
No, she rolled 15. Plus
Oh.
5 equals 20. Lexi, let's not play with this because it's
I'm
not sealed
looking
yet.
at it.
No. Very cool. Okay.
It's sparkly.
Yes, it is.
So let's roll for the.
Sparkly.
They're all after the same. Not that good.
Still better than me.
The rats are gonna be like on an 8, and the King's Guard will be on a 18.
Oof.
He planned for the rats to come.
All right. First up is Croman. Croman delays. Next up is Bane.
Right, I used my wand of pyrokinetics right here.
Okay. To do what?
Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, you ready? Make a bright flash of harmless light right there, and
So you're gonna blind him.
yes, and deafen them because there's also sound.
Is there a save involved? Let me see the card.
I don't think so.
I know it's
So
a
holding his action
bright
spell on
flash of light. Wouldn't that blind them?
Hey, whoever's touching the table, stop.
Okay, sure. You whip out your wand, cast it, and then. And some of the guards yell, "No! Don't attack the prince!"
I'm not.
He's
Next
not
up
deafening
is
blind.
Alexis.
You may have given him permanent
Happy, you're up.
hearing loss.
Not my problem.
It is your problem. 'Cause you just
Happy,
did
you're up.
it.
I leave and go take care of my dragon.
All right, you leave to go take care of your dragon.
And they
Goodbye.
can't stop
I'll
her.
help you.
No, they literally can't.
They literally
I'll
can.
help you.
All right, next up
I turn
is
invincible as I go.
Trey River Spring.
What I will do is I'll do this, okay? Please. Yeah, sure.
Not the kitchen scissors.
Which scissors do you want?
Good guess. That's right. Okay, you have 6 seconds to tell me what you do.
Guess
delay.
what I will do
I guess.
is I
5,
will
4.
sleepy person that he wants to be with.
Why not the prince?
Sleeping Beauty.
No.
The,
Okay.
Not the prince?
The female.
No,
So-
sleep the prince.
You're sleeping the prince. Okay.
He's just not having a good day.
Hey, can't get married if you're unconscious. Or can you?
Well, no, I have to
Sleep
do it
talks.
on the
I
girl.
do.
Dad, did I blind or
Jeffrey,
deafen him?
Jeffrey, you did your thing.
He's been
Well,
blind.
he hasn't yet. Let's find out.
He hasn't yet.
I don't know the kitchen scissors.
PQRS. Sleep.
The only scissors
Sleep.
I know.
Lexi. Please. EFG.
That's how young they do.
Sleep. Great. Spell sends creature magical slumber. Roll 5d8. Roll 5d8.
5 to 8.
Here, use that one of Dad. Can he use this?
No, just roll a d8 5 times. So it'll be fine.
Keep track of the numbers.
8,
12.
4, 12.
Are you only targeting the prince?
What's this?
Okay.
And the bride.
Both of them. Okay, both of them.
12.
Are you targeting what's his name?
14.
26 right
Squirrel
now.
as well?
No.
Okay.
12
26.
plus what?
12 plus 14.
Is.
One more.
There's
Just
one more
one.
d8. One more d8. 5d8.
26.
Plus.
8.
Which is.
Hey, Dad.
26 plus 8 is 34.
Dad, that's a 34. That's a lot of high rolls.
Do I get a wisdom saving throw or something?
Wisdom saving.
No,
You've just
Yes,
been blinded, deafened, and knocked out. Woo!
I guess so. No save.
And
Alright.
forced to get married.
So, he'll drop first, followed by her.
Wait, that means Jeffrey could have effectively slapped all of them.
No.
Back it up,
No,
boys.
I hit
Good
that.
job. Next up is the King's Guard. So they're going to attempt to go through your squares. Is anybody stopping the guards from passing you?
Whoa,
No.
wait, I also have an 18. What's their initiative bonus?
Like 1.
I have 2.
Fine. Fine. Alright, you're up then.
He's gonna lightning it.
No.
He's gonna lightning it.
I think I will want to cast Shatter behind all
Dang it.
these guys.
You're attacking the King's Guard.
Why?
I want to leave. They're right
No,
there.
here's what you do.
But we can
Just
win.
let
this.
them go past you
Oh,
and then leave
okay.
from behind them.
All right, I fly above their heads and leave.
This is a sewer. There's no flying here, guy.
I jump above their heads and leave.
This is a sewer. There's no jumping here.
I just walk past them and leave.
Okay, you squeeze past them.
Bonk.
We're losing spell.
Oh wait, no, I remember what I want to do. Okay, this is a much better idea.
Oh, much better idea. Okay.
I want to persuade them that they could to leave.
So you're gonna try a persuasion.
Yep.
Yes.
Who are you persuading to leave?
All of them.
The King's Guard.
Fine.
Yes.
Say the captain of the guard.
The King's Guard. No,
Okay, you're gonna try and persuade the King's Guard to leave. We have this under control.
No,
What do you tell them?
No. Okay, so no, I want to tell them all, like as a group.
Okay, you're telling them all. What are you saying?
tell them that this is a situation that they cannot control, and that they should go home to their wives and children and family,
Okay.
and enjoy the rest of their lives.
Okay.
That is a 20.
They're like, they are the heroes. You sure you don't need help?
We can.
No, we have this completely under control. That is. Oh, that's cocked. I have to reroll that. That's a 23.
Okay. They'll, I guess they'll stand back. I guess they're like, yeah, I mean, hero work. Not paying us enough for this. This is gross. I need to go take a shower. We'll wait right here for you to retrieve the prince.
No, you can go home to your wives and children.
We'll wait right here for you to retrieve the prince. Next up is...
Dang it! No! Oh, and then I moved to...
Croman is going to attempt an intimidate check.
On who?
The rat folk.
All the rat folk.
Strength. Oh, Dad, do you know that you might have a disadvantage because you have that scarf and your anti cat?
Advantage probably. Dad, do you
No,
still
not
have your
advantage.
anti cat and your
Ooh.
scarf?
Croman rolls a 20 intimidate.
Just give it to me and
This one will kind of like scamper away. Yeah, hi.
He scurried away.
These ones manage to keep their bravery.
Temporarily.
These two will run
wanting this to happen for
run away. This one will kind of hide in the corner. This one stays resolute. Great. So I'm now
What about Squirrel?
17.
Squirrel.
It's not his turn yet.
No, intimidating him.
He's not intimidated.
Uh,
Alright, next up are the rat folk. One's gonna come up here and attack.
looking at Chase Alley.
me.
Yeah.
You can try.
He's gonna try and trip you into the pit.
No.
How does tripping work in this edition? I should probably look this up before.
Grapple?
Yeah, something like that.
More like
Grapple plus strength.
Probably. To 195.
Yeah, grapple plus.
No.
Mm-hmm. Into the pit with you. Grappling. When you grab a creature or wrestle with it, you use an attack action to make a special melee attack or grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with attack, okay. So I roll athletics versus your acrobatics or athletics.
Ooh.
All right. So yeah, he's gonna try and throw you in. You get to roll either your athletics or your.
I have a +5, I guess.
Great. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, 24.
All right, he tries to trip you into the pit.
Does he trip into the pit himself?
No, he jumps.
And you kind of throw him off as he
No,
tries.
he jumps.
All right, this guy's gonna try and throw Croman into the pit.
Do you want me to roll for him? Do you want me to roll for him?
Nope. Come back. Nice.
Don't.
Nope, cock.
13 versus 8. 1, 14. What's my bonus?
Can he?
7.
Is he safe?
15. Yeah, I'm good.
Just
I have a pretty
very
huge.
safe.
He's just like, get off me! Ah! He almost tilts over into the brink of the pit. Looking down, he sees a fearsome sewer creature with spikes and a hungry mouth.
If you leave the sewers, you can just leave the garage.
There we go. Great. This guy will. He'll take out a sling and he'll fire a sling rock at Crowman. Miss. The rock careens off the ceiling.
No, it hits this guy.
Stop. And this guy will try and wake the female rat folk up. He takes his action to shake her to wakefulness. Great.
It's a spell, Dad.
Yeah, but you can still. I'm pretty sure you can wake people up.
It's a spell.
I'm curious. I'm pretty sure you can wake somebody up.
No.
Wake me up. Wake me up inside.
It's
Magical slumber.
spell.
Okay. Done. The sleeper. Okay. Unconscious until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. He uses his action to shake her awake.
Not slap?
No slapping. Okay. Great. That's what the rats do. Next up is finally Gwynnor.
Hey! Anybody hurt?
Nope. Well, the rats. I guess.
Nobody's hurt
No.
yet.
Nobody's hurt.
These two are trying to throw me and Bane into the pit with some nasty sewer
Failed
monster.
miserably with me, almost succeeded with Dad.
Almost got me. Tilted me over.
Whoa!
So I want to leave, but I'm not going to abandon my party.
How big and nasty?
So far,
does the
nobody's
sewer
hurt
creature
any of the
look?
rats. You could, if you have some form of incapacitation.
I don't think we should hurt the rats.
I don't think we should hurt the rats either.
Okay.
Well, they would attack and then.
How big and scary does the sewage monster look?
Really nasty.
Like big and beefy? Like how tall are we talking?
Oof. That's
Look at-
all. Look at him. Look at him.
So what? Large? He's large.
Look at his charm monster.
He's very large.
I have command.
Wait, that means that I can walk past him.
That's fun.
That
What
means
about,
that I can walk past him.
What about
It-
Jabba
We
They
also
the
have
sewer
hold
monster?
person, but the rats would that work on
Yes.
the rats?
Yeah.
Humanoid.
They're humanoids.
What about Jabba the
Shush.
sewer monster? That's what I mean.
But if I do hold person, that will eliminate your shield of faith because it's a concentration spell as well.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Do you think Dad's gonna take damage ever?
I might.
So what would be the best target for a hold person?
Well, this one came really close to
Squirrel.
throwing me into the pit.
Well, I think
That one
we
has a
should-
sling.
Yeah, squirrel.
Where's squirrel? Okay, why are we hold personing him?
So that he does not wake up the said so bride that we do not want to be.
Oh, the bride's already woken up.
She's already woken
Yeah.
up.
She's
Okay,
prone.
then put her back up.
She's prone.
She's laying
No,
down.
she has
No.
not stood up yet.
Okay, so I'll hold person the guy who almost threw you in.
Okay.
He gets a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. That he fails.
He's paralyzed
Yes.
for 1 minute.
Mom, what about my ring?
Your ring is fine. It's not a concentration. That's why it's a ring. It's bound to the ring. I don't have to keep thinking.
Okay, whose is it now?
Animation.
Is
Continue.
it Dad?
Yep.
Check.
Back to the top of the round with Bane.
What do you do, Bang?
Right. But isn't the top of the round you? You beat me in the
I delayed and I reinserted after the guards.
Okay.
He'll take an attack of opportunity on you
Okay.
and miss.
Yep.
He's not a very competent fighter. Okay. So that's one move action. What are you gonna do now?
Can I move again?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
No.
Please.
You're in the corner. Think about what you've done. Okay, be careful. This thing is like a double-decker thing. You can knock it over.
Why? Why did you do
It's a
this?
double decker
Because
death
it's awesome. That's why.
trap. Double decker death trap.
You can watch the making of video later and you'll see. So cool. All right, great. So that's what you do. Double move. So the female rat folk on the ground kind of recoils back, and squirrel kind of recoils back in fear from your fearsome visage.
I'm fearsome.
Fearsome, very.
I literally just have a shield up.
Okay.
That's it.
Is Alexa still with us?
She left.
No, she's gone. So gone. All right.
She took what I said to heart and skedaddled.
Guess so. Trey River Spring.
River Spring.
River Spring.
That's what I said.
No, you said River Spring.
River Spring. Yeah. Spring did this. What are you doing?
I guess what I'll do is I will.
Okay, you really should think about what you're going to do on your turn when it's everybody else's turn. So that way when I say River Sprint, you can just be like, yeah, here's what I'm doing.
So can I use Mage Hand?
Yeah.
That's like
Was
5
it-
pounds of force, dude. I mean, you can
Mage
push
hand,
it
wait,
in.
stop. Mage hand to do what?
Mage Hand to throw this guy into the pit.
No.
Well, you could push him.
It's not enough force for that.
No, because he's in his.
No. Nope. Definitely not.
He's paralyzed.
Nope. Definitely not.
He's paralyzed.
He still weighs more than 5 pounds.
The funny thing is, Jeffrey has more strength than Dad.
All right, so 6,
Also,
5, 4, 3, 2.
Firebolt on.
Ooh, firebolt. Okay.
Not over here. I've got there.
So far, nobody has hurt anybody, except
Firebolt.
for your brother. He's like he's scorching raid like 3 people
Firebolt
killed him
race.
up top.
Firebolt right here.
So you're gonna attack the sewer beast.
No, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So
You can both
no,
do it.
I won't do that.
We
Okay.
can both do it.
I guess I'll just send a fireball over there.
To that guy. All right. Roll your attack.
What do I roll?
D20.
D20.
Where
Isn't it
is
a
Jeffrey?
dexterity check for half damage?
No, Dad, where is
It
Jeffrey?
would be your I believe your intelligence, right?
Jeffrey, I don't see him.
You missed.
2.
Okay, great. Next up is the firebolt goes over his shoulder, and he's like, nope, I'm out.
He leaves.
He leaves.
Go in the corner. Think
This guy's out here. Hide.
Now what? My turn?
Okay, Yep. Next up will be the guards. They're chilling back. Oh, it's a bolt. You're up before the guards. That's right. All right, what are you doing?
Lightning.
I want to lightning bolt the creature
Okay.
at his feet
All right, lightning bolts away.
so that I can hit him in the water so it double shocks him.
Okay.
Plus my...
It doesn't work that way, but go ahead.
Plus my dragonborn
Sure,
thing, so
yeah.
I add like 6.
All right, I get a reflex saving throw or a dexterity saving throw. Ooh. What's your DC?
You'll have to do it twice.
Nope, I won't.
Should have done the water.
What is DC? DC.
I'll give you a bonus on your save because it'll be harder to avoid if you're standing in a
And sewage.
puddle of water. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have shocked the water, which
I'm
would have
pretty
shocked
sure that'd
the
be an
beast.
instantly, unless you do it. You have disadvantage then. Yes.
Sure. Great.
Uh,
He's shocked. Roll your damage. This is
okay. Lightning bolt.
This is what Dad was saying.
8d6 of lightning damage.
Okay.
Plus 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But Dad, you had to plan this out, right?
I have everything planned out.
Plus another average d6 roll.
Oh,
This one needs to be re-rolled. That was terrible
Yay!
rolls. Oh my god.
All right, how much? You got a 6 and a 5 there, and 3s are above average.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, they're not.
17, 20, 23, 25,
That was a 3.
27,
That was a 3. That 2 was a 3.
27.
1
This
and
was
a
a
6
3.
are
I know,
above
so it's a
average.
37.
Okay, good.
5, 2, 6. That is
27.
26 points of damage.
And look, you can do it this way too. 10, 10, 4, 24. All right?
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
24.
24.
All right.
Wait, no, plus 6. So
Plus 6.
30.
30. All right, the beast takes the lightning blast. Let's have a giant roar.
was
And
terrible.
dives into the sewage and disappears.
Oh, I didn't even need that much damage. Oh, okay.
It's still alive. It dove away like that. That's no fun. I'm out.
Away.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. Alright, next up the guards. You're like, hey, get them! Great heroes! Woo! Noble heroes!
I'm saving y'all.
Alright, next up is Croman. He's going to rage. Attack recklessly. Power attacks for full. And gonna go for subdual damage.
Hi.
So he's gonna use the broadside of his sword to try and knock this guy out instead of killing him.
Not into the water, I heard.
And he hits him
What?
for, let's see, what's this? 2d6
You're gonna kill
plus 14, no, plus 16.
Subdual.
21 subdual dunk. Good night.
I'm
He
pretty sure
collapses on it. Nah, it's fine.
Sure. I'm pretty sure that would have.
He's sleeping.
We usually cracked his skull.
Nah, he's fine.
There was a crunch and everything.
Rats have really like thick skulls. Moving on.
They're fragile creatures.
Good
I
times.
could kill them with my fist. A full grown wouldn't be much better.
Alright, next up is the rat. The rat's gonna try and throw you in. So
Me?
he's
Me?
yeah, you.
Doesn't he get
Which
advantage
one? Oh.
since he can fly?
I have
Gonna
advantage.
shove you right in.
hovering.
So go ahead and roll me an opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here,
Let's
Lucas.
see. +2. Why do I need that one? That's a terrible one. Wait, hold on. Where's my acrobatics? Okay, and athletics is the same, so 2. Oh wait, no, not 2.
What do you roll?
Sorry. Hold on. That is a 11.
Great. Haha, he shoves you in.
Only
Oh!
Lucas immediately
Oh
flies
no.
back up.
Anyway.
Yeah, I just glide before I flap it. It was like, I don't know what your thought process there was. Let's throw the flying creature in the hole. Oh well.
He's facing this way. He's flying over.
Straight out
Alright,
for
great.
Zephyr. He's
Wonderful.
on the floor, sleeping.
The rat lady will get up and will hide behind.
Prince Zephyr?
No.
The sleeping
He'll hide
dog?
behind Squirrel, who will brandish a spear, ready in action to stab you if you get any closer.
He must be shaking.
Stay back! Oh yeah, he's shaking. He's terrified.
He's like,
All right, next up is Gwenor.
Mom, that's you.
no one's
He's
damaged.
gone.
You're fine.
No one's damaged. Is there any rat people left?
There's one combatant here that shoved the Dragonborn into the pit,
Who
then
immediately
flew over the pit. And then there's
I'm
a
gonna
squirrel
look-
over there
I'm gonna look at
with a
the
spear.
last
I'm
combatant
fine.
left, and I am going to give him a command
There's 2
to
combatants.
leave.
There's this one and that one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at the one that's right next to me
Okay.
and tell him to leave. He needs a wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
15 is what I have written.
Okay. He's like, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. No, it worked.
Squeaking, squeak.
On his turn, he's gonna leave. Oh, you may want to make a clear path for him. The guards there, they may be tempted to
He
take
could
attacks.
be
I go back and
opportunity.
it's like, don't
Is there,
worry.
aren't there alternate leaving routes?
I go, yeah, there's the ones behind here, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can take those.
He's gonna leave by the closest.
Well,
He won't put himself in danger.
Yeah.
He looks over at the
I
guards,
guess- that
goes,
makes sense.
"I don't
He's
think
not
so."
particularly bright, Ratfolk.
he sees big men and goes, not that way.
Next up is Bane.
Didn't tell him to fight. I told him to leave.
No, but he doesn't.
Yep. So Squirrel's ready to attack you with a spear if you get any closer.
Yeah, okay. What about
Shoots
here? I pick up the prince.
Ah, you fall in.
No, I
The
pick
swan-
up.
Ah!
Stop!
The dragon falls in.
I pick up the prince.
All right, as you come by, he's gonna stab you with a spear.
Okay. He failed.
It like chinks. It like just bounces off your armor. You're,
No,
just ignore, you're
no,
literally just ignoring him.
no.
Like anyway.
He tries to
Alright, you pick up the prince.
I do.
These are my friends.
She's gonna try and scratch you.
Okay.
No, you
Attempt.
Ooh,
Fail.
she gets you.
What is it? What's it?
Enough.
No, what is her bonus?
She hits you.
What is her bonus?
I'm gonna tell you.
Does it
anything. You don't know.
surpass a 20?
You don't know.
Does
Does
it
it
surpass
surpass a
20?
20?
It does.
Aw.
You got a plus 20 plot. It's a hit.
No.
Take 1 point of damage. Actually scratches your cheek. She's like, "Meow."
Meow.
You quietly grab a pencil and you're like, 1 damage. Alright, you picked up the prince.
I do.
Good job.
Right, can I still move?
No.
No, okay, right. I'm gonna use second wind to get another action to move Another 30 feet. Lucas, why didn't you haste?
Okay.
I see no
10,
need
15,
to
20,
haste.
25, 30.
Honestly, these are rat people. They are super
always
weak.
a reason to hate.
But I
No,
could
there
have
isn't.
moved farther. The prince could
always
How do
have
I-
a reason
can I
to
put him
hate,
on?
Lucas.
For all you know, Avril and the
Stop,
king
stop,
can
stop, don't
appear
touch.
and start
I
having
know
a fight. You
Lucas.
all just have to
Well,
join.
in the event that they do, feel free to cast haste. Or, yeah, cast haste so we can all run away very fast. Yeah,
Yes.
he's carry. Okay, he's there. You grab a leg, you're just dragging him.
No, wake him up. No, he's carrying him.
Okay, great. Next up is Pixie's gone. Zabolt. Oh no, Trey. Sorry. Womp womp. All right, Trey Verspin, what are you doing? Remember what I said about
I know.
planning your action? Okay, what are you doing?
So is she against us?
Yes.
Kind
Everyone
of.
is.
Everyone's
I mean,
against them.
So how far
She's not a
I'm
threat.
25. Am I able to get
She
near
don't-
enough
she-
to her
she is
to where I
cap-
can battle?
Jeffrey, beware. She is capable of 1 point of damage.
She did scratch your fighter for 1 point of scratching damage.
I mean, Dad gave it plus 20 for plot.
So
I rolled a 19, dude.
Yes, but what's its base bonus?
Do I have to tell you that, player?
No.
Does your dungeon master have to tell you my monster's
No,
attack
but I
bonuses?
would like to.
All right.
We
Yeah.
confirm that
Well,
it hits.
well, it did.
you puny little mortal.
Puny mortal. What? What are
Puny
you doing?
mortal.
I can do that. Then I can use another action.
Okay, you're gonna move up next to her.
And then
She draws back in fear. Go ahead.
I'm going to grab out my movable rod and just click it right there where she's trapped.
Okay. You put a movable rod in front of her.
You
And
might
I
want
press
that
the
back.
button.
No,
You press the button.
like presses it down against her and then presses
Jeffrey,
it so she
we're
can't.
No, she's just standing there. So
You might want that rod
she's standing.
back.
So you just go bye.
like she's standing here and like to her left you just put an immovable rod. She can still go to her right.
Okay,
Go
so
under it.
Can't
Go
go.
over
guess
it. You can play
instead of
limbo.
my
She's not really feeling like playing limbo right now. So what are you gonna do instead?
I guess I'll attack her with,
Why?
with both of mine.
Don't attack.
You're trying to kill her.
Don't.
Nah, I guess I'll try and persuade her
Okay, you persuade her. Go ahead.
to say okay.
Stop.
So I will
Just
tell her.
Just
Okay.
That-
No, shush, guys. What are you telling
I will
her?
say
Okay.
that Prince Zephyr needs to marry somebody else for his family in line, for everybody else in history of his family.
And you need
You
to get
will
over it,
die.
sister. Okay, sure. Roll your
You
persuasion.
have to get over it.
Get over it, sister. Here we go.
7.
7 plus.
She's like, okay.
Persuasion
I think it's like a 3 or something.
plus 2.
Oh, it's close.
That's 9.
9? Okay. You're like, hey, dummy. He's gotta go get married to someone else. Sorry. Not sorry.
I repeat his phrase.
No, you don't. Next up.
dang.
All right, so you go over there and you're trying to calm her down, trying to talk her back. Great. Next up is Zabolt, who's gliding over the pit.
I'm just flapping. I'm vibing, bro.
Not your road guy.
What should I do? Because
Leave.
the monster, I guess we could
We
leave.
have our target.
We have this guy. Okay, I turn
Really?
around him. Wait, no,
Don't hurt
Mom
me.
already told him to leave, so
Yeah.
I guess I can't really do anything. So I guess I just fly here, grab the halfling, and
The
fly back.
halfling is right over here.
Grab the halfling.
Do you allow yourself to get grabbed?
I grapple him. I allow.
Yeah.
Just do it. Yeah.
All right, he jumps up in your arms, and you carry him off. He's just like, as you go, like, looking at you.
I'm just like little baby.
Grab the halfling. Okay.
So I just
Wait, do
I
still
just
have
bring him
my-
over here.
Yeah, I still have my
and drop him.
Okay. So at this point, yeah, there are no more combatants. He leaves. They're just sullen in the corner. Stop. You guys leave?
Oh, hold on, wait. I take the
Dad.
crown and his
Dad.
cloak and
And put
the
on my own head.
stuff from the rat folk off of him and put it in a pile of right. You can have your stuff back.
Thank you.
Dad,
So
But-
consider.
since Lucas dropped me, I'm going to do an acrobatic.
No, I didn't
check.
drop you. That was a joke. I just
Sure.
put you down. I just put you down.
Well, you still want to do a cool dismount. Here you go. What do you got?
7 plus 7,
14.
14.
So you
You
do
like do a cool flip, boom, and you land in some sewage. Ew. But you look cool doing it. All right. So at this point, you all have successfully retrieved Prince Zephyr, and you now leave the sewers.
With the meds, like, yeah, good job, yeah, we didn't have to do a thing.
Okay.
And I helped.
Great. Well, let's go ahead and see how this plays out.
Move back.
Okay. So, as y'all managed to finish off intimidate the last of the rat folk in the sewerway, you carry Prince Zephyr over your shoulder. As soon as you make your way to the sewer exit, you go ahead and make contact with the guards there, who go ahead and assist you in lifting Prince Zephyr out of the sewer, and they rush him back to the
Isn't
castle.
he still blinded and deafened?
No, he's asleep. He was
No,
never blind and
'cause-
deaf.
I don't know, he was
Startled.
No, because of the
A bright
rod.
flash of light
Pyro-
right in front of him.
Did not blind
the
and
rod.
deafen him. No. Doesn't work that
Or
way.
a loud sound right next to him.
Okay, tell you what. Later on, I'll get a light and a loud sound, and we'll see how long you're blind and deafened for. The answer will probably be a fraction of a second. Anyway, so you go ahead and hand. They escort the prince back to the castle in force. You notice that the king and Princess Reina have established sort of a command post sort of at the temple. There are various rat folk who are being chained in the streets. There are some bodies, and there's a protective cordon of town guards who are watching out. Upon seeing you, he says, "Oh, excellent job, heroes! You saved my son from these terrorists."
We didn't really save him.
He was in on it.
Apparently he's a furry.
Lucas.
Stop that.
Okay.
What does furry mean?
Okay.
Let's move on.
This is a conversation for another time. He says, "Well, I don't know what to make of that. That's
It is understandable. Your son is sympathetic to the rat people's plight in the kingdom. They are essentially slaves in what used to be their homeland.
this is outrageous. We house them, we feed them, we clothe them, and this is how they repay us. Blood in our streets.
Are they free to go where
Something
they want?
happened. There will be a reckoning for this.
Are they free to go where they want?
At this point, the princess will alight next to the king and lay a hand upon his shoulder.
You want
Not his head?
I was gonna say, I think
On his
as
shoulder. Now, this is no time to be hasty, my king. My husband has a certain weakness of character, and in time, I'm sure.
not husband, future husband, they never did complete the marriage.
And that's not the way she's talking. You're just making noise.
I see you right.
And in time, I'm sure he'll see the error of his ways. The king says, "It's not good enough. This must be put to a stop once and for all."
I mean,
Give me a moment here. Since we're bargaining around marriages, my lady, despite your words, he is not yet your husband. Your father received Los Carador in exchange, and indeed your entire kingdom received Los Carador. My understanding is they're relocating now
Yes, indeed.
in
You are correct.
exchange for your participation in this marriage.
Of course.
The
A
king-
promise which we fully intend to
Yeah,
honor our part of the
Yeah,
bargain.
I
Get
understand.
out of my seat.
The
Get
prince,
out of my
however,
seat.
here
Get out of my seat.
hasn't received. The prince here, however, has not received any sort of compensation. And I turn to the king and I say, perhaps.
His compensation
He
will
would
be
be
his
more-
life.
I
And
got,
my life. Does that not count for nothing to you, dwarf?
My assessment of what counts is irrelevant. It is your son's assessment of what counts. And apparently you are unaware that your son does not, quote unquote, believe in this curse. Therefore, you need to find other methods to encourage him. Perhaps, were you to grant the freedom of the rat folk in exchange for his agreement to this marriage, he would be more
Freedom?
agreeable.
Why would I allow such treacherous rats in my city?
I mean,
I look at him and I say, it's your life. I have said my piece and I am done with this. And I leave to go to the inn to get my stuff to leave because I'm done with this.
The prince doesn't want to get married. The princess, well, apparently
So,
she wanted to get
At this point, Lady Rena kind of looks over at the king and is like, my good king, perhaps there's an opportunity here. If I'm not mistaken, before me I see 6 brand new barons and baronesses, no?
I go to the fairy princess.
Should nod to you respectfully.
You're pretty.
Perhaps you may enlist your latest crop of nobles
Your latest crap.
nice
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip.
You do all smell very, very terrible. And are covered in sewage.
As is your husband.
Perhaps your newest barons and baronesses may serve their king in a bloodless solution to your ratfolk problem.
Yeah, bloodless.
And the king says, well, I suppose, what do you have in mind?
I say,
Quote unquote.
Lexi, talk.
I say, the princess actually wanted to get married with one of the rats.
I know, that
Because
was terrible,
they wanted
wasn't
their
it?
freedom.
I say you weren't there.
You were there. There's the things I've seen.
I was there for
Lord.
a little bit to know.
Lord Prime Caesar. Oh, what did I say? I'm totally not.
Alright, roll your perception.
Just him.
18.
No, everybody. Just everybody.
18.
18.
3. I am
17.
So Princess Raina is kind of looking at y'all like, come on. This is where you say something.
Instead of rat folk, you could instead use humans, maybe?
change the slaves to rat.
Except you would actually pay them.
So not slaves, just servants.
Well, I think it would be easier just to put them all to the sword. And be done with
But then there would be vengeance.
But
Not
then,
if we kill literally all of them.
but then
How would you
there's-
kill all of them?
Sword goes into pointy
But
end,
then-
goes into their mouth.
How are you going to navigate the sewer?
Excuse me, but then Prince Zephyr wouldn't be able to comply with his side of the marriage,
Oh,
which is what we're trying to avoid.
Don't worry about that. We'll take care of that.
How are you going to kill all of them? How are you going to navigate the sewer?
We have kerosene, don't we?
Max.
Maxwell, how much kerosene do we have in the royal stores? Oh, sorry. That's what I like to hear.
In fact, I think it might be stockpiled down there.
And then I said, we do not want to kill anybody in this deal.
We haven't killed anybody
Oh, you
so
don't want to
far.
kill anyone. So what do you think a solution to the problem could be?
Oh.
Kill somebody.
No.
You-
This is going to be bloody.
You could give them
Bloodless.
the option to leave.
We perhaps could have a specific part of the great land that you own for the rat folk.
What a brilliant idea you've just come up with. Why, you could take all the rat folk with you to your new barony and keep them far away from our majesty's holdings.
And then I said,
I agree.
What a magnificent idea. What do you think, our most wise king? He's like,
I say no.
I mean,
No, Jeffrey.
it would be a very wise course of action and very humanitarian. I'm sure you would go down in the annals of history as the merciful king who not only broke the curse on his line, but also spared a whole race of people.
Does the prince say anything to this?
The prince, he got carted away from the castle to the castle a while ago.
Okay.
I say,
I'm just thinking, she's slaying it. Yeah.
I just say,
Hey, oh my
The only way
gosh.
I know how to lay it.
I said, I know a very big space. He's very
Really?
far away this time. Very far.
What is it?
Okay.
Very far
Off the
away.
table.
Far away from this town.
Yes. Well, what say you, king? Will you entrust your newest...
I think Yukon has a different idea. What is it, Yukon?
That's our puppy dog.
Really?
Yukon.
That's
Anyway.
a great idea.
Hey guys, the table is going us here.
Yeah, that's a
guys.
great idea. We should let them out and then
Well-
nobody touch the table.
Well,
Great idea.
if each of my barons and baronesses will agree to it, then I suppose it shall be so. What say you, Baroness?
We're not barons yet.
Barons when I tell you you are. Baroness Affy.
Can you just call me Affy? Not Baroness Affy.
What say you?
I know a place where we can store them. They're very far away.
Okay.
From this town.
Yes.
Baron River Sprint. What say you?
Okay, so I guess where we can put them is
No. Yes or no?
Yes or no?
to Lexi's idea.
No.
Yes or no?
To the princess's idea.
Relocating the
Well, it was the bolt idea.
rat folk to a separate
Okay,
land.
Before I give you my
My gosh.
answer, don't call me Baron and don't call me River Sprint. And yes.
Barons when you are.
What's your title?
Okay, well
Wasn't
then
your-
don't call me River Sprint.
Wasn't his original
But
plan
yes,
being
I
called
agree.
Okay.
Trey?
Yes. What say?
Baroness
I
Gwenora.
say yes too.
What say you?
Should we not
Yes,
discuss
yes.
this with the rat
Two
folk?
yes.
That's a great idea, actually.
What?
They forfeited their say when they attacked my men
Yeah.
and kidnapped my son.
They could still retaliate as not
Actually,
having.
Very well, I have no objection.
Excuse me, actually, they did
Barons the Bolt. What say you?
Excuse me, they did not actually
Why do you
kidnap
keep
him.
on saying what
Shush.
say you?
I really do feel like that we should have one of the rap folks saying this. Give me 5 minutes.
No.
Okay.
What if I go before him?
No, just everybody say yes.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Yes.
Baron Bane, whatever you are. what was your last name?
Lightning strike.
Baron Lightning Strike.
No, Baron.
That feels
Bane
more like a
Lightning-
title that you've been struck by lightning multiple times, and that's why you've been known for Bane Lightning Strike.
Yep.
Baron the Lightning Strike.
No. Nearly.
Baron Bane
Nearly
Lightning-
struck by lightning.
No.
No.
All right,
Baron
what say
Bane
you?
Lightning
Yes.
Strike.
Okay, great. Do it. Get out. Let me know how it
You're
goes.
now all
I'm tired.
free.
And he decides to go home. She'll land down next to you. My. Excellently done.
I feel like we should have the rat folk have a say in this. I guess what's done is done.
Well, they're your subjects now. Treat them well, and perhaps someday they may prove fruitful members of our kingdom.
All right then.
I say, can we be friends?
Then
Absolutely.
Let
Best
us
of friends.
Let
She'll
us
hold your hand.
relocate.
I give her some.
She can't really hold your
You still
hand.
have some tea on you?
From Avril. Tea.
How long ago was that? That's 3-week-old tea.
No, she's like
You give her some tea.
No, that was just made.
Just made.
from the tavern.
Right. So
From
yes,
the
just
tavern.
made yesterday. She'll say, "Oh, thank you." Ugh.
Scold.
And she'll give you
No,
back
no,
the glass.
she's like doing the cropping.
She'll go ahead and flap her great wings and make her way to the castle.
Were they ever married?
No,
That's
they
right.
were not
Nope.
officially married.
He's still gonna die with her.
Well,
And I
no. So the important part wasn't the marriage. The important part is they
I
have a
give
kid
her a
together.
Pop Tart too.
Yep, she's gonna get right to work on that.
Oh.
Anyway. All right, so there you go. You guys have successfully negotiated the terms of the
guess we're rich
diaspora
now.
of the Trail of Tears of Ratfolk. But hey, at least there's no genocide, so that's a good day.
So
You've remanded the prince to the king's custody. The princess of the Fey Folk is now in a position of succession and control. So we'll see how that works out. Avril is currently missing following her teleportation with King Offer in hot pursuit.
So is it the
who knows
six
how
of
that's gonna
us?
turn out.
Is it the six of us that are going to
Yes.
together rule over the
A barony.
I
rat
think
folk?
we declare the rat
Or is it
folk
going to be
free.
just me in my
No,
little
no,
corner?
y'all. They're basically being relocated to your kingdom, and you're going to have to find a
don't
way.
have a kingdom,
We don't have
we
a kingdom.
Not a
barony.
kingdom, a barony. Yeah. Words.
So so here's how it works.
What?
each
This
have a-
king has land that is lacking in people, resources, leadership, whatever. Well, for whatever reason, he has land that he doesn't care about. That's why he offered it as a barony.
Ah.
So nobody's really there. Maybe a few hamlets, but it's not like.
Well, it could also be that the previous Baron died or was disgraced or had been.
But either way, there's a
Executed
significant amount of
or-
land, and he needed somebody in charge of it.
Yep.
And
Otherwise he'd be alone.
there is sufficient room for the rat folk.
Maybe. Hopefully. We'll find out.
What's the dragon doing?
The dragon. He's around.
No, the dragon is with Prince Zephyr and
No. It's like right over there. Oh, look over there, right there. It's right over there. Great, you see it.
Whoa.
All right, hey, great job, guys, and
Wait,
maybe we'll get this back
wait.
together when y'all finally
Wait, I
get
have
to
one thing.
arrive
I
at
have
your
one thing.
barony. What's that? What's your one thing?
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Okay.